It's a blistering, what is it, 44 degrees right now, so that's cold for us. We're all walking around with sweaters and shirts and jackets. Um, so the way we're going to introduce, typically, a couple things. Rule of cool is paramount for me. I like to have a good time. The story takes precedent over everything. D&D is a cooperative game, so I would hope that you guys are cooperative with each other. Um, I like to have a good time, and I hope you guys would too. What I'm going to do is have you each um, enter the bar, and then as they enter the bar, you will basically describe your character, kind of give us an idea what class they are, and then if you want to tell us what your real name is, if that's up to you, or whatever your call sign is, and where you're located, because it's kind of cool to know where if you're comfortable sharing that, where you're coming from. Um, so your adventurers basically responded to a call for action for a unknown entity. Basically, the only thing you know is this person is his name is Yukon, and Yukon C has sent out this call of action for adventurers of great prowess and power to meet him in a bar called the Beach Bar in a small
Sounds legit.
yeah, beach bar in a small wooded area in the northern lands of Never Never Land. Quick trivial question. Anybody know what Christmas movie Beach Bar comes from?
Is that oh man, is it because I think Rift Tracks made fun of it, didn't they? Is it the like Santa? Oh man, I can't remember the name of it. Sorry, I
Bad
jumped too
Santa.
quick. Oh, it was Bad Santa.
It
Never mind.
was Bad Santa. My son-in-law was watching that the other day in the room, so I stole that.
Number one Christmas movie of all time.
Yeah. So, anyway, so you guys have none of you know each other. You've come from various places in hopes of gaining some employment. This call of action seemed to imply that it was urgent and that there may be people's lives are at stake. So, I'm just gonna start. Have you guys enter the bar one at a time. We'll start with Smoke Leaf.
Before we
So,
start, can I ask just a couple of just
yes.
basic table questions, just to set us up?
Yep.
A few things, especially with the one shot, I like to clarify
Sure.
before we start, so it just keeps everything rolling. So we're gonna be rolling digitally, and I generally like to know what happens if we hit the wrong button. They ask for a perception check, we hit performance. You
Yeah.
wanna keep the
Just
roll
re-roll.
and do the math or re-roll?
No, just re-roll. Just re-roll.
Just reroll.
Yeah.
Okay. And are we doing anything special with death saving throws? A lot of tables I play at now either whisper or do them blind so that the other players don't know and it's more mystery.
That stuff. I mean, I could go either way. I it's really a player call. I mean, what do you guys think? What do you guys want to do? If you want to do it quietly, uh, if you want to
I,
try that. Basically, what he's saying is that you would roll your death save and you wouldn't tell anybody if you until the last whether you succeeded or you're just dead.
I don't mind that. That's cool.
yeah,
Okay.
that sounds cool. Yeah.
All right. Very well. Um,
Um,
and then what else,
material
Chuck?
material components for spells. We just assume that we have enough for like
Yes.
one casting.
Yeah, and it's a
Okay.
one shot, so I'm not worried about material components, and I'm not worried if you're using range attack with arrows. I'm assuming when the combat's over, you're picking up your spares. So I'm pretty loose with that.
Are we using flanking?
Yes, but there is no automatic flanking, so and that's basically on the opposite side. So and that could be diagonally, perpendicular, or laterally. So
Do you like potions as a full action or a bonus action?
bonus action.
Action. And last
Unless you're
but
giving it to someone who's unconscious, that's a full action.
full action. Got it. And last thing on my list, but maybe most pertinent, how does everyone at the table feel about cursing, expletives, foul language?
I can deal with it. I don't swear, but I don't care if other people do.
All right.
I'm
All
okay
good
with it.
here. All good here.
Cool.
Yeah,
Alright.
safe here too.
Thank you, Chuck.
Sounds good.
Anything else, Chuck?
Nope, that was my list. Thank you guys for
And I'm
clarifying.
totally stealing all that to put on my notes.
Solid list.
No.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, great questions.
Yeah, great questions. Good job. Um, okay, so let's go with Smoke Leaf. You've entered this region today. You're out in front of the bar, beach bar. Go ahead and enter the bar. The door is right here. Hopefully you can see that.
All right, select. There we go. Um, I mean, this place seems it's middle of the day and
Yep.
nothing.
It's
I'm not gonna be stealthy.
Yeah,
Go right
it's
in.
a very so it's a wooded area. It's the middle of obviously winter, but this isn't far north. It's kind of a hilly, so it's chilly. Probably in the upper 30s, 40s. When you walk into the bar, and this will be the same for everybody, it's basically completely empty. It is a stereotypical inn, in that there's several tables. There is one bartender. He's cleaning some glasses. He's human, and he as you walk in, he says, "Good day, adventurer."
Good day to you too.
So what does Harry see when you walk in?
Well, if he looks at eye level, he won't see much. Uh, I'm very small. Average for a Lightfoot halfling. I'm uh, I definitely have a grace about me, but I I don't like to wear a whole lot of armor. It looks like I travel light, except I have two little quarrels of crossbow bolts because
Okay.
I do a lot of shooting,
All right.
and I'm gonna head over here because instinctually I gotta get my back in the corner and have good line of sight of the door. Yeah, there we
And
go.
good adventure. Oh, and where are you from? Youth.
Oh, I am from Kitchener, Ontario, Canada.
Another Canadian. You're the second Canadian this week. That's
There's
cool.
a special on them.
Should I
Yeah, there's a
apologize?
special
There's a
on
special.
start playing for Canadians.
There's a
So
special.
that's cool. All right. So let's go with yeah. So you're just chilling out. Harvey's just kind of hanging out. Uh, let's go with Yule.
Okay. Sorry. Hold on 1 second. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Okay.
sound.
Cool. All right. Assuming that I sound okay. Yule steps up to the doorway. Yule is a full-on fir tree.
Okay.
Like just a straight up, like just a face inside a tree.
Okay.
He steps up and has to like you actually see like in a very like Christmas tree sort of fashion, he has to actually duck his head in to kind of like fit his like 7.5 foot frame inside.
Okay.
Comes fully in, walks right up to the barkeep. Yule is about, so like I said, he's 7.5 foot tall. He's a war forged, uh, uh, but for all intents and purposes, a Christmas tree.
Okay.
Um,
I'm digging that.
He is kind of terrifying to look at. As far as like the face is just this like bark, sort of sharp teeth thing, and he has this like very like weird sort of creepy Nightmare Before Christmas smile that's just bigger than it should be. Um, and then just like kind of walks up to the bar and goes, um, "Hello,
Ugh.
mom."
Oh. Um. Well. Look at you. You're a tree.
Yes.
Harry says.
Yeah, I just want to say just right out like I'm fine with these tables and chairs, but just if you don't mind, I feel like I have to say this to a lot of people. All my branches, if this isn't one of those bars where they would take my branches, right?
No, not actually.
Okay, great. Do you,
All everything in here is made out of wood. So I could see how that might be a little shocking to you, but like apparently you've seen this before. I mean,
that's fine. Yeah, I've gotten over it a long time ago.
I
Do
don't
you
believe
have?
any awakened trees were used. I don't know. Maybe they're all awake and we just can't hear them. But
I can let you know if you want.
no, that would probably
Yeah,
give me nightmares.
yeah,
Um,
that makes sense.
a couple weeks ago there was another adventure in here. His name was Douglas Fir. Any relation? Or I guess you're not all related. I guess that was kind of
Yeah,
specious.
that was
That was
really
kind of rude.
well, I mean, you said it, but I'll take a while, and he's like turning and looking around the bar, probably knocking over any glasses that are around him.
Okay.
Um, and it's just turning around, just I don't. All I can really drink is water. Do you have any water?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Is this a water bar?
Do you want it in a cup, a bowl? Do you want me to pour it on your roots? I've never served a tree before. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just trying to help, trying to make sure that you. How would you like your water, sir?
No, it's fine. I just I pull up this like huge uh like pot, this like copper pot
Did you
that I
say
just
pot?
picked. Yeah, just this big copper pot that I just kind of put on the table.
Oh,
Like I just kind of but it looks like I just picked it up from my legs. Just if you just want to just dump it in there, that's I'll
Okay.
take only a couple gallons is fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So he goes over and gets a couple pitchers full and fills up your bucket. Uh, all right. Excellent, sir. Yeah. Feel free. Are you here to see someone, or are you just traveling through the area?
I'm just kind of traveling through the area. I was just talking with some of my friends outside, and uh, I just feeling a little thirsty,
Oh,
So,
okay. Excellent. And Joe, where are you coming from?
oh, hey, my name's Joe. I'm coming from Columbus, Ohio. John, we haven't had a chance to meet, but I also run D&D games on Start Playing as well.
Oh, cool.
Um,
I
so I actually was invited by Chris.
By Chris. Cool. Thanks,
So
Chris.
You're welcome.
yeah,
Nice to have a full table. So,
and
all
it's
right.
just nice to not have to be a forever DM. So.
Yes,
Mhm.
that's right. For reals. All right. Well, glad you're here. So let's go with Snowblower, whoever's character that is.
That's me.
All right,
Um,
Chris.
so another little guy walks into the bar, kind of like in a ninja getup,
Okay.
but it's red with white furry trim on it, just with a sword on his back. Comes in looking as menacing as possible for somebody who's 3.5 feet tall,
Okay.
and just kind of walks up. Yule, I've worked with you before.
Oh, hey, what's your name again?
It's Benley.
Ben.
Remember Capers?
Yeah. Oh man, that was like 200 years ago.
Something like that.
Yeah. Do you want a hug?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
And
You
I'll
just
try to hug a tree as awkwardly as I can.
it's bad. It's bad. It's just you just come out full of bristles.
Full of sap. Your fingers are all sticking together. All right. And Chris, where you hailing
I am
from?
out of Evansville, Indiana, which is just southwestern Indiana.
Okay, cool. Excellent. Glad to have you. So let's go Safar.
Sounds good. Yeah, Saphir will just walk right in. Uh, could have sworn he saw a tree walking by. Gotta get a look at that. Not something you see every day.
No. So what do we see when Saphir walks in?
Saphir, you see an Air Genasi, just black pants, blue jacket, and a just a black scarf around. Um, uh, he has darker hair with a streak of white and streaky yellow. Just a few just a few scars. Just doesn't look like he is from the area for sure.
Okay.
Um, he is usually he's usually on his ship with his captain, and his captain has given him a forced vacation and bet him he couldn't last a few days and dropped him off in the middle of nowhere. And I will take that bet. And the first thing I see, what do I know? There's a tree at the bar, and I gotta know what's going on with that.
Okay. Yeah, that does seem a little as something new, right?
Yeah. Sophia will walk over. Excuse me.
Oh,
Excuse.
yeah, yeah.
Well, I, I just want to shake your
Well,
hand.
I
He
don't,
prefers hugs.
I don't really have like hands. You could take a branch if you want, or you could give me a hug.
You said you prefer hugs. It is. Yes, of course. Yeah.
Okay, it's just
Wow.
it's full.
Hi.
It takes a second to really get into the trunk too. That big. Hi. Uh, I don't think we have we met.
No, we haven't, but I could not pass up the opportunity to meet you. I'm Zafir.
Saphir, it's nice to meet you. You're Saphir's Janasi, correct?
Air Genasi, yeah.
Air Janasi.
Is smell the faint smell of like rain and ozone.
Cool. Uh, Saphir, I feel like if we borrowed both our scents, we could be selling something here.
You want to go into business? Then
You
oh
smell
yes.
great.
Oh, we
Just
can
wanted.
talk.
I don't know if that's weird to say to Janasi, but you smell really nice.
You smell really nice too. I'm not offended with that at all.
This is the nicest bar I've ever been in.
It is very nice. And yeah, I'll take a seat next to between and you sir, what was your name?
I'm Benley.
Benley. Nice to meet you. And I'll take the seat between them.
All right. Very good. And where are you hailing from?
I am hailing from New Jersey, where
New
it has dropped to
Jersey.
30 degrees finally.
Ah, all right.
I know it's
Okay.
unfortunate.
Uh, Mordecai.
Well, hello. First off, hello. I am Chuck. Go by Chuckles, Chuck Laz. A lot of places on the internet. I am a graphic designer. I do improv. I do a lot of creative stuff. So just in general, like to be creative. I am here in Atlanta, in the great state of Georgia.
Georgia.
Although I do originally hail from New Jersey, so exit 4. So that's that's anywhere nearby. That's what we're talking about. Mordecai, on the other hand, that's a whole different ballgame altogether. I do have a question before we start. Is there a restroom in this bar anywhere?
Uh, no. We typically, we're a small place, so we just typically, use there's an outhouse outside. Uh, Actually,
then
it's
Oh,
just right in front.
outside.
Yeah.
then the way this is going to work is, he's coming in from you're going to see Mordecai coming in from the outside. Now, Mordecai is, also about 3'2", 3'3". It's tough to tell. He's got boots on. Maybe there's a little extra heel in there. Not that he's vain, but he's really pale, almost gray skin, really taut, stretched over, the emaciated like. And he's got a little red sippy cup that he carries back in with him when he comes back in from the outside. He's got some armor on, robe over that, some implements on there. Mostly bald on the top of the head, except that little crest of white that goes around there. Yeah, it's happening. I don't know the bald part. What is it that there's no hair on top of the head, but extra hair coming out of the nostrils? What? Were my boogers getting cold? What is this plan? I don't know. But this is what happens, and that's sort of what he looks like. And as he comes in, he goes back over the far seat over there, turns back to the bartender. So, like I was saying, there I was on my easy chair, pants were off, nice and relaxed, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I get the message. Mordecai from the tribe of Benjamin, you are my only hope. And I said, well, you're fucked. But unfortunately, my wife had her hearing aid in, and well, I didn't want to get divorced, so here I am.
Well, Harvey looks at you. You look a little thin on top, and he takes off his hat, and you notice that he also is bald on top, but it looks like it's been burned off, not necessarily from balding. So what can I?
You should
What
get
can
that
I?
looked at. Maybe a
Yeah,
medical professional or something?
yeah, a little problem with the kid, way back. But anyways, I've kind of turned over a new leaf. I've got a reputable job here now. What kind of drink can I do you for?
Oh, I've got my own, so I'm good for that. I'm just here for a meeting. I was supposed to go and meet a Yukon fellow or something, take care of something, order some of it.
Oh, yeah. So, Cornelius, he's in the private room around the corner. You all can make your way over there. There's a door to your northeast, so you can move your tokens over into that room,
Oh, there's a
and
bunch of
that.
us. There's a tree. Yeah, careful with the idolatry now. Doesn't look so hot good on idolatry. I'm just saying.
So,
I'm sorry. Are you
yeah,
calling me
everybody
a
here
Dollar
to see
Tree?
Yukon, please just move your way over to the room in the back. It's kind of a private setup. That's where we usually store stuff, but Yukon, he said it was important that he had a private place to meet everybody. So, as you guys.
I'll take my sippy cup of suspicious red liquid and move into that room.
Okay, all right, very good.
And I will slank around, keeping my back to the wall all the way around.
All right.
I fully walk up to Bentley while they're doing this, totally blowing their covers. So what are we doing here? Do you know what the deal
This is
is?
sneaking.
What?
He's sneaking, yeah.
I'm practicing sneaking.
So,
okay.
you guys walk to this back room. There's a very tall lumberjack-looking fellow, red beard, red mustache, kind of sticks out to the side. He's got a red beanie on. He stands up. Oh, hell yeah! How y'all doing? I'm Yukon Cornelius. You all It looks like you responded to my call for action. Uh, you are you? Hopefully, you're all very capable adventurers. Because we have a very serious situation under hand.
Wait, it looks like there's one more coming through the door right now.
Mm. Oh, excellent. Looks like Nick's popping in. Thanks there, Chuck.
Mordecai, it's fine.
Nick.
Hey.
Hey,
What's up,
Nick.
everyone?
So, do you have above VTT logged in? Did you click on the button? You can see the map.
Yeah, I'll be right there. So for me, for some reason, it said the game didn't even start for another like 40 minutes. So I
Oh,
will be
that's
on there in a
weird.
second.
Oh,
Yeah, it said 10 p.m. and I'm Central, so it's only like 9:30. Just give me 1 second. I was putting the kids down.
okay. All right.
Usually,
When you're back, just hit us up.
yeah, usually it's
Yeah.
not playing
All right.
just for the time, but sometimes you gotta do
Yeah,
math.
yeah, no, that's why I was caught off guard. My apologies, everybody.
Oh,
I'll be
no
right
No,
back.
no
worries.
worries.
No worries.
No worries.
Yeah, that is weird because usually
We'll just we'll just take care of the problem without you, and sure, we'll share. Don't worry.
Yeah, there's
It could
something
be a
that yeah.
VPN or something.
yeah.
I'll pop in at the end.
So yeah, so Yukon's like, so here's the situation. Time is of the essence. I don't know if you've all noticed, but it's Yuletide Eve tonight, and I
What?
don't know where you all are from, but here in several planes of existence, there's a pretty famous deity goes by the name Santa Claus.
Could
Um,
you maybe
The big
tell
man.
us this in song?
uh, well, in song, Santa Claus, he's coming to town, that type of thing.
Yeah. Oh, how's it go again?
Yeah,
Uh,
I couldn't hear you there.
yeah, yeah. Well, I really didn't bring my singing voice today. You know, it's funny
Oh,
when I said that. I remember that. Remember that Cheek and Chong, Santa Claus bit they did? I don't know, but it would.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah. So, anyways, yeah. So, does anybody know Santa Claus? Do any of you met him or heard of him?
I've met the big man.
Oh, okay. What? Hey, you wanna? Where'd you meet him at?
Well, I work for an organization that's called Capers, which is
Okay.
the Circle of the Arctic Person Retrieval Service, where we
Oh,
go and help the nice people and keep the
okay.
naughty out of the way.
Ah. Well,
So,
then this is
so
going to
you,
be of
you help.
grave
Wait,
importance.
make sure I'm clear on this. You help the nice and you eat the naughty. Is that how
We
this
don't
works?
eat the naughty. We just take care of them, keep them out of the way.
Isn't that the same thing?
Uh,
I may be a little confused. Maybe,
Yule says, I think he like walked past me once. He had like a big like red beard and like an axe, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's a big sack. Yeah, big sack. Well, this is his
whoa.
deal. He basically has this compound up in the north, high country, real cold. Kind of it's very isolated area. And basically, him and all of his employees, a bunch of small, like northern elves, they spend the whole year building presents, toys, basically for children all over the place. All over. He goes to multiple planes, and then once a year, he loads all this stuff using some pretty high-end magic, and he gets in a sleigh. He's got 8 tiny reindeer. Bam! He takes off and he delivers all the presents on Yuletide Eve. And so the kids wake up in the morning, and bam! They got a present from Santa Claus. And this has been going on for a long time. So we got some word, or I'm usually up in that area, but I came down south to do. I had to get some dental work done, so I came down here. My dentist, he was up there, and he kind of hit the big time. He became an orthodontist because he wanted to make a lot of money. So, anyways, I got word from the Miser brothers, both heat and uh, cold, that apparently there's this guy, some kind of vampire lord or something. His name's Strahd. I'm not exactly sure where he comes from or what his deal is, but apparently he's gone into Santa's village. He's taken over the place. He's kind of corrupted some of the people that are there. He's got Santa locked up. Because one of the things is these kids, they write letters to Santa Claus on what they want, and then Santa, so he knows what to make them, And from what I understand, the Strahd guy's thinking he can use these letters as an invitation to get into their home, and then, I don't know, I'm assuming snatch him up and take him back to wherever he's from. So it's pretty clear cut. I'm me and some of my friends have collected some money. We're going to pay you. Go up there, take care of this Strahd character, get Santa rescued, get him on the sleigh so he can deliver his presents before, Christmas or Yuletide Eve is over. Uh, Sound pretty straightforward. Any questions?
So many questions.
Does anybody know this Strahd character or heard of
What's
him?
a what's a straw? That's a
Strahd von
stupid name.
Verovich, I think, is his full name.
Yule
Still trying
says
to
that's
wrap
a
my head
stupid
around
name.
Saul.
It's a very stupid name. I agree. I mean, it should be something cool like Yukon, right?
Why does he want? From my understanding, children aren't really the best workers. Why does he want children? I don't
Well,
really know
yeah,
about
I
that.
think it has to do with something about souls from where he's from.
I
I'm not
don't.
exactly where he's from,
I
but
don't think I have one of. I don't know what you're talking. I don't know how I don't have one of those.
oh well, okay, well,
I'm a
it's
little
kind of
confused myself.
metaphysical.
Yeah, I'm a little confused about this myself. So I've been out of the game for a little while now.
Yeah.
Pretty much since the whole Egypt thing where the leaving, killing a bunch of things that happened.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
said then the big guy was like, "Oh, you could take retirement for now, right?" So what you're telling me is that there's a false gift giver trying to rival the big guy, and we need to make sure that he stays retired permanent. Is that what
Yeah.
I'm-
Yeah, we want he's up there. He's basically taken over the compound. He's stashed Santa somewhere. So yeah, we want you to go in there and take care of him.
All right, so
You.
Operation Eliminate Santa. I got it.
No, not Santa.
Wait.
Strahd's. Santa's good. Strahd's bad.
Do we take care of Santa or do we eliminate Santa?
No, Santa's good, guys. Santa's the guy you're trying to save. You want him.
I
And
mean,
how can we tell the difference?
He's in a
Yeah.
red suit. He's got white hair.
Oh, he's right. He's Finley.
jolly.
He's right here.
Yeah, this guy's pretty wild.
We
I
found him.
think
We
I
dress
think it's
very
best that
similarly.
you come along with us. This is my heart of darkness. I think it's best you come along with us.
Well, luckily one of you have seen Santa and met him, so you can get a positive ID on Santa. Plus the other guy's a vampire. Does anybody ever seen a vampire before? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just
All right,
silence.
Smokely, so you can identify vampire. Yeah, he's a
Well,
bad guy.
I don't know if he was a real vampire.
Oh, okay. Did he was
But
he out in the sunlight?
He was just so charming. I have to
Oh.
assume he was.
Yeah, I can
Everybody
believe that.
claims they're a vampire just because they like to suck blood. So I've met many, but I have not confirmed any of them.
I've
Hey.
been told that I'm charming. Am I a vampire?
Well, probably not. So, as
me
you
see
guys
your
are all
teeth.
talking to Yukon Cornelius, a sixth member
Yukon.
walks in. What do we see when Ken walks in? Nick?
What do we see when Ken, the random NPC, walks in?
Yeah, just a random guy named Ken.
Yeah, he's draconic in origin. He's got wings, but he's like the guy that never won at hopscotch. He's real sad, but he's got
Oh.
yeah. What's the race of dragon that's a humanoid? He's one of those, and walks in and spreads his wings real wide, and then brings him right back in, and kind of just to make sure he's not obtrusive.
Oh, that's a neat trick, Cornelius says. And Nick, where are you from? If you don't mind.
From Austin,
Austin.
Texas.
All right, very good.
Do-
Thank you. I'm
do we-
John. I'm from Sacramento, and this is the rest of the motley crew. So,
Okay.
Do we need
All
to
right.
reintroduce our characters for Nick's benefit?
what?
Do we need to reintroduce our characters for Nick's
Uh,
benefit?
yeah,
any
I think that would
flavor?
be helpful.
Sorry about that again.
Hey, before I forget, before we get too down in the weeds, if you go on above and on the right side, on the very upper right corner, there's a little wheel. Um, if you click on that, it basically opens up some options. One of the things that you want to click is the one that says measure while dragging tokens. What that will do is when you move your token, it will measure from where you are to where you drop it off. So it kind of helps on knowing how far you're moving your and then the other thing is on I believe on the right side for left side for you guys is the combat tracker. It might just be a little word that says combat. If you open that up, you should see everybody's on the combat tracker. Is that correct? Everybody?
I don't see it yet. Well,
Should be on there.
I just need the VTT link. I have the above Chrome extension
So
already.
yeah, so
Just
Nick,
looking.
if you go to D&D Beyond, when you go to that
Yep.
page where the
hmm
all the characters are loaded for, there should be a link that says join above VTT next to your name,
Got it.
and that will pop you in. Did you guys find the combat tracker?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, all right, cool. Well, let's for Nick's sake, let's real quickly we'll smoke Leaf. You can go first. Just quickly uh, describe your character, what you're playing.
well, I'm a little guy. I realize that the Santa guy deals with children a lot, and I'm mistaken for a child a lot. So I don't know how I feel about this so far, but we'll see when I have to decide who to who to shoot, whether it's the real Santa or the fake Santa. Who
Why
I
not
don't know.
both?
Exactly. There's only one way to be sure.
That's right. Saphir.
Hello, Zafir. I'm a Air Genasi. Um, I'm doing a monk cleric build. I am just 6 foot, definitely not from the area. Just came off of a ship. Was sent here to kill some time and found this bar. And there was a tree at the bar, and I had to figure out what that was about. And now apparently there's a big guy who somehow has the funds to make toys year round and just got kidnapped by a vampire. So this day's getting better and better.
By the minute, right?
By the
Uh,
minute, the second.
Snowblower.
Yeah. Also another little guy, but he's like dressed in like a red ninja costume with white trim. And he's concerned that a bad guy has the naughty and nice list and 2 reindeer are missing.
Yep. All right. Yule.
Hi, I'm Yule. I am a warforged, skinned as basically a full-on pine tree. I am 7.5 feet tall, and I've already covered 2 people in pine needles with my hugs. And that's about it. A ranger cleric.
Okay.
I can help the Pine Eagles. Press the digitation. I got it. I got you. You all covered.
What's
We're
wrong
good.
with the pine needles? They look fine. They look good.
It's camouflage. If we're outdoors, this is camouflage.
All right, I pressed the digitate them back on. If you want, you can have them. My wife's not here. We ain't gonna talk about it.
Mordecai.
No, so as it turns out, half the party is under 4 feet tall. I don't know how this happened, but it's great for the portrait because Shorty's in front, taller people in the back. We're great. It makes a nice, everybody smile. Mordecai is, as I said, 3 foot something. It's hard to tell because he wears heels. He is old. I mean, like retired. Probably should be in the ground old with gray skin that stretched really tight over his face. You could see every little nook and cranny of the skull and everything that's going on there. He has just a little bit of ring of white hair around the outside. He's got a wedding band on and a little 6-pointed star hanging out on a little thing around his neck. And he's got a little red sippy cup. Don't ask what's in.
All right, very good.
Don't ask.
And then Ken's already told us what he looks like, so we're ready to roll. So, all right. So Cornelius stands up and goes, "All right,
Should I let everybody know what Kenpo is looking like? Or?
yeah, I thought, yeah, didn't you go ahead and describe it?"
Oh no, I hadn't done it yet.
Okay.
Kenpo currently is wearing what looks to be the elf from the movie Elf outfit. So yellow pointed hat, but it's real tattered, like he's been through some stuff, and he's shared with y'all that his brother Kylo is a well-known bard, and he just got back to one of his Christmas barding festivals. And he just looks really kind of worse for wear, but still jolly as ever. And he's just kind of hanging around. Kimbo's also a light cleric, so just to keep it short and keep things moving there. I
All
got
right.
BT rolling.
Very
I'm
good.
just
Very
looking
good.
around. I'm just looking around at all of this and going, yep, now I know why I'm being unretired. Idolatry. Everywhere idolatry.
So, Cornelius stands up and goes, "Okay, so I got to get you guys up to Santa's place post haste. So if you guys would all step out to the back here, um, and so and we can do this theater, mind you, don't have to do it on the map. So you guys step out to the back of the inn, and there is a large 4-row red sleigh. It has this weird looking black circle attached to the rear of it. There are no reindeers. There's just some reins that are just leather that are kind of draped over the front where Cornelius sits. He grabs both reins. The reins are leather, black with bells up and down them, jingle bells. So Cornelius, hey, let's go, everybody in the sleigh. We got to get going. I got to get you guys there. I'm going to drop you off at Santa's village so you can get in and take care of business. Get rid of this Strahd character and get Santa in his sleigh so he can deliver presents before the end of the night."
Is there any intel on this Santa's compound that we are going to be raiding and destroying everything we find?
Well, you don't have to destroy everything. I haven't been up there in a couple
It's complimentary.
years.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, there's a
And we can keep
there's,
anything we
I
find,
can,
right?
yeah, anything that you find, you can keep. Any treasure. It's funny no one he asked, but it's gonna be. I'm gonna pay you all 1,000 gold pieces each. Tree. I don't know if you know what gold is. But that's
my name is Yule, and
Oh,
I
sorry.
definitely know what gold is. That's extremely rude.
Okay, I
Cannot
apologize.
believe you.
Yeah, sorry, Mr. Yule. But anyways, that's what we're gonna pay, 1,000 each. And then if you find any gold or you find any magic stuff or whatever, feel free to take that as payment from Santa. I think he'd be more than happy to help you all out with that. So
As
everybody
I
into
hand you an
this
inflated balloon, why don't we kick that up to 1,100?
1,100 each.
Plus, you get a balloon, so
A
it's worth it.
balloon. Make
Keep
a.
that thing away from me.
Make a persuasion check?
I'm just handing you one of the balloons
Oh, okay. He
and
takes the
saying,
balloon.
yeah,
Yeah. So make a check. So
you
on
want
your
persuasion?
character sheet, you should be able to
Yeah,
just
yeah.
click.
That's gonna be a 22.
Ooh, baby.
I got 19 on the dice, so I don't have like great persuasion, but that's 19.
Yeah, 22. So so you know what, Cornelius,
Wasted it on the balloon.
he kind of reaches into his coin. Yeah, okay, an extra 100 each. Yeah, that sounds. Yeah, for some reason I'm feeling very generous. It's the Yuletide. Oh, sorry, Yuletide. I didn't mean
Yeah, you
that,
keep.
Mr. Yule.
I don't. Yeah, I don't have any. Yeah, I don't
I,
know what you mean by that.
yeah, I apologize again. I didn't mean anything by that. So, is everybody getting the sleigh?
Of course.
Definitely.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
getting
yeah.
the sleigh, but I'm going to try and get next to Kinpo and be like real quiet. Like, so You asking for extra money? Is it you got a problem? Is it a gambling problem? Is your wife nagging you? You got something on the way? I mean, you can have my portion. I don't really need this. It's not that important or anything. But you sound like you got some troubles or
I
something.
hand I hand you the. I had 3 balloons to start with, personal objects. I hand you the second one and just tie it to your wrist and say, "No, just still feeling pretty good. Let's go, man." And I tie a cute little Christmas balloon to your wrist.
Oh, is it?
I
Is it Christmas balloon? Does it have heathen
It's
symbols?
a red. There was like a red, green, and white balloon. You got the green one.
No, if it's just a green balloon, that's fine. I'll leave that on my wrist. It looks cute. Maybe the kids want to
I
play with it or something. The grandkids.
I lean over to Yukon. I lean over to Yukon as close as I can get, which is probably like in his face.
Right.
And just go. Um, I is there like a weight limit on this sleigh? I have a little bit of a weight
Oh no, you're
problem.
fine. I mean, this thing is built to haul bunch. I mean, it will magically adjust to whoever's on board. So you're fine. Just
Are you, are
he
you sure I
spits
weigh
out a
like I weigh?
couple. He spits out a couple pine needles. Yeah, sorry. Anyways, got some
I'm
in my
just checking.
beer.
I weigh 600 pounds, so I just
Oh,
wanted
you're
to.
fine. You're fine. My wife's at least at least that. So we're
I
fine. I take care of her.
is she coming with us? I'm
Oh
confused.
no, she's busy. She's getting her face did up. We got a party tonight.
Can, can I
Okay.
do a check to see if on this sleigh there's any stone object that is like imbued or magical at all?
No,
Wait, you can see if any of us are stoned?
the
No,
whole
no,
sled
stone
is
object.
Oh,
basically
okay.
magic. It's riveting with arcane magic. But are you looking for just a stone or?
Just now that I know that the sled can take any weight, I'm trying to stone shape something on it into a weapon for one of my
Okay,
companions.
yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Is there anything like worth on here? Can I do a check or how's that?
No, the sleigh is basically completely empty except for you all and the yeah, it's basically empty. I mean, it's a very nice red sleigh. It's got nice black leather seats, um, and with that, Yukon snaps the
Right
reins,
back.
and the back of the sleigh, you hear an eruption of loud energy, and the whole sleigh just vibrates violently. And he goes, Yukon, don't worry about it. She's just getting tuned up. With that, the sleigh starts to hover upwards, and then it takes off like a shot. You were pulled back in your seat, and you were flying probably faster than most of you have ever been. You're zipping across the land at a pretty good click, and then you raise up into the clouds, and you are heading northward. And then
I fall asleep immediately.
you fall asleep immediately. Uh, yeah, you just nod over.
Like a
Are
baby
you
in the car
leaning on?
seat.
Who are you leaning on?
Yeah.
Well, I would have been next to Ken, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. So you're just leaning on Ken. I should make you roll to see if you slobber on him or not. I don't think it's probably a
Sure.
Constitution roll. So, so it. Let's see what a 17. Okay,
17.
you're able to control your saliva. You're in good shape. So, Yukon snaps the reins again, and now you are just like flying. Actually, you're going so fast, things start to slow down a little bit. And then it takes about a good hour. You notice the temperature is getting cooler and cooler and cooler, and then you start to lower your altitude the into the clouds are whipping by you. You're getting a little wet from the dewness of the clouds, and you drop down. And below you, you see what you'll now know as Santa's village. There's one large building which looks to have They're like a main residence. It's a single story main residence, and then it looks like a barn is attached to it. There's a couple other buildings. It looks like maybe one's a shop, maybe for tools. There's a large Christmas tree in the center, and there's some smaller buildings, which would probably, from what you could tell, would probably be the residents that maybe some of the workers work at. Yukon drops the sleigh. You guys are about I'd say 200 to 300 yards from Santa's Village. Santa's Village is up kind of on a hill, so you're kind of looking up at it, and it's very cold. There is the snow's about ankle deep, and I'm gonna get you all on the new map here in just a second here. And that will take me a minute. So if you guys want to, this would be a good time to take a quick break or get a soda or whatever while I get your characters on the new map.
Sounds good.
Itch.
For anybody that stuck around while I was getting in, did we do anything other than interact with the individual that assigned this to us? Or?
No.
No, not really.
No,
There was some tree hugging. There was some very serious tree hugging.
there
Tree
was
hugging.
some tree hugging.
Yeah.
Basically just
There was
just
consent.
yeah, no. Yule doesn't really have like hands. Has a lot of arms, just no hands. So there was a handshake that was asked, and he was like, "Well, I'm more of a hugger." So
He's like from Everything Everywhere All at Once. He's like the hot dog world.
yeah.
To be fair,
Horrifying. I love it.
to be fair, Yule appears to be the sappy sort.
Yes. Very very intimidating looking in the face. Like I was telling everybody else, he has that like a pointed bark teeth smile that's just a little bit too big. But he's harmless.
Oh, Yule's an ant, huh? Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Awesome.
All right. So can everybody see the map?
I can see a portion of the map. I assume
Right.
that's what we need to see.
So
Cool.
the way Above VT handles Fog of War is basically I manually open things up.
Cool. Yeah.
So the parts that are black basically are buildings that you don't have line of sight on yet. So you should see a large building kind of to the north. There is a snowman in front of you. Now, again, I just have you on the map. You guys are probably about 200 yards out. Even our distances on the map is a little
Mhm.
closer than that. So what I like to do is to make sure that we kind of keep things in order since we've all this first time several of us have played together. I like everybody to go ahead and roll for initiative. That way I can keep you guys in order, and plus I like to make sure everybody gets a chance to do some role playing and decision making. So like. All right. So for this part, we'll start with Snowblower. You will be. What do you want? How do you want to start? You guys are about 200 yards out. You see this snowman kind of hanging out. He's not moving. He's just standing there. He's about. Oh, he's a pretty good size. I would say he's about 10 feet tall.
Okay, so I'll look at everybody and go, look, I can silently talk to 4 of you, and you can talk to me.
What?
Yeah, I can talk to your mind.
Sorry, louder?
Mother?
Okay, I'm just gonna do it
Are
so I
you
don't have to
guys
whisper
talking?
anymore. I'm gonna use my psychic whisper.
I think you're on
Okay.
mute.
You're not on mute.
You're not.
Okay.
Oh,
He's just being
Mama.
And I'm gonna
I'm
talk
just messing with you.
to. Gosh, I gotta figure out who I don't want to talk to. Um, You'll figure out what's going on. I won't speak silently to Yule.
Sounds-
So I have where I can, if I'm within a mile, I can speak telepathically for. I will tell you how long once I roll a d8. Uh,
I do a particular tactic where I can actually hide behind any of you, who's medium or larger.
You
Is
can't hide
anyone
behind half.
here? What's that?
You can't hide behind half of us.
Oh, oh yeah.
so for 3 hours, I can telepathically talk to the four of you that I said, and then I'm just gonna hide.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to sneak up closer, but do it stealthily. So
All right. So
amongst
you're
the
gonna sneak
trees.
up to the area where the tree's at, or I mean where the
Well,
snowman is.
like along the tree line towards the snowman.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and roll stealth.
Okie doke. 31.
Oh. Wow.
That's all you got?
That's all? Really? That's it? Yeah,
You
it's
needed to beat it.
funny. Frosty's uh, passive perception doesn't pick up on that. You seem to be doing very well. So actually, you roll. You actually, the rest of if the rest of the party wasn't paying attention, they would have lost track of you completely. So
So I have my move is 30 feet,
okay,
and I'm gonna go like to the. Do I have to click or and I'll be like there where I
okay,
just move
that's fine.
myself,
Try
and then
to,
I'm done.
and I will. You don't have to worry about staying in the grids. It's not. It won't
Okay.
snap to it, so that's fine.
Okay, that's cool.
All right. Yeah. So you see this large snowman. He has two pieces of coal for eyes. He has a carrot nose. He has a stove hat on, and two tree limbs. He's just kind of standing there, not
What about the
moving.
pipe?
So you're going to report back to the rest of the group what you've seen?
Does it have like the Jack Skellington face like the picture though?
Yes, but it's just
Okay, then I'll tell
frozen.
you
I don't like
the
it.
snowman's not moving, but he looks really creepy. He's kind of got Yule's face. Yule, I'm not saying you're creepy, but Yule can't hear me right now.
I can't. Yeah, I can't hear it all.
Yeah,
What?
so he's kind of got Yule's face. He's
You guys
big,
all
but
look
he's
like
not moving.
someone's talking to you right now.
Do you think the snowman? Somebody made that, right? It's inanimate. Or what do you say? It's just like, yeah, somebody's imagination. The smile is creepy. Okay.
All right.
It's not the weirdest thing you've seen.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's pretty weird.
I've hugged a tree today. It's not the weirdest thing I've seen.
You guys keep looking at me and referencing back to something. I don't know what you guys giving me weird looks. His smile just gets bigger because he sees everybody staring at him.
Whoa! What just happened?
sorry about that. Yeah, so he's completely frozen. He hasn't moved. Well, no pun intended. Yeah, he's just kind of standing there. You don't see any while you're up there, Snow. You don't see any other movement. You can see into the building that's immediately to your left.
Okay.
You can see through that window. You don't see
Okay.
anybody in there, and nobody's moving
Mm-hmm.
around. Yeah, it's extremely quiet here.
Well, I also know that it looks like I got another sneak amongst us who might be able to do some scouting in a different direction, and I can communicate with
Yeah,
him mentally.
Okay, and
So
who's that going to be?
probably the next
this
guy.
guy.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your stealth.
Yeah, because they're gonna head over this way. I'll show you right there.
Okay, all right. Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Yeah, I think I got it.
Yeah, you guys are doing well. So you peek through the window. And first thing you notice that the beds are real small. This is obviously where Santa's helpers, the elves, live. But a couple things that you notice. There obviously was some type of dust up in here. There's blood on the floor. There's blood on the walls. There's nobody in there. You can see blood trails dragged out through the front door, which would be I'm gonna open this up a little bit here, real square, so you can see in. Um, yeah, through the doors to the north, so you can see whoever was in there was attacked and dragged north out the front door.
Okay.
All right.
How high is it to get onto the roof?
The cottages they're a little smaller because
Mhm.
they're elves. So we'll say the roof line's probably 6 feet. Uh,
Okay. I think I can make it up there.
okay.
I wanna get on some high ground.
Okay. All right.
So acrobatics or
Yeah, that's fine.
ooh.
Yeah, so you climb up. You can just go ahead and move your character
Okay.
over the top of that. So we'll just put you right here. You're not actually in it. And I think
Right.
if you right click, I can put elevation. So I'm gonna put you. We'll just put you at 8 feet. So I think it puts a little 8 next to you. All right. So when you get up there, you now get a much bigger view of Santa's village. There is a large Christmas tree. You do see that there's a main residence. There is a double door that leads to that. Big it's got a big wreath on it. You know, it's all decorated up, very holiday looking. But the wreath is barely hanging on the door. It's just kind of like haphazardly, just barely hanging on. So apparently something. The door looks like it's still intact. Um, but yeah, that's basically what you see from that vantage point. I'm clearing up the areas that you're at. As you
Okay.
can
So
see.
I'm gonna describe this to you, Bentley.
Got it.
Like,
And
can you
I'll relay it
communicate
back.
to all of us? Yeah. Okay.
I think that you can only talk to me,
Right.
but I can talk to anybody. So I will relay what you're saying.
Okay. So I'm gonna stay up here. I have a bead on every entrance here,
Hmm.
and I'll be able to attack it from up here and do some good damage if I stay hidden.
Okay. We'll go down the initiative order. Mordecai, what are you doing?
Well, I'm sitting there sleeping, and so I guess as it comes around to me, it's like, oh, yeah, I took out the trash. Oh wait, yeah, okay. So we're here, and two people are already dead. Is that what I'm looking at? We lost two of the other little guys. They're gone.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. They're dead.
Oh wait, wait, you can't
No,
talk.
and I'll say it to his mind. No, we're alive.
Oh fuck, they're ghosts. We got ghosts. They are talking to me from the afterlife. That's good communication. I like it. And from here, I see a giant snowman, and I see a Christmas tree. Is that about what I can see and smell and hear and everything
Yeah,
from here?
yeah, that checks. You do notice that one of your little friends is standing on a roof, kind of trying to hide.
Hmm.
You definitely don't see Snowblower. He's super stealth.
Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't see the other one either, but he's
Yeah.
on the roof, whatever. But yeah, if it was there any information passed to me when you said that you were there? Did you relay any
Yeah, I
info?
would have relayed the description that Smokeleaf sent me.
And you said there was blood on the floor.
Yeah. Some people were dragged out. Looked like.
I'm definitely heading in that direction. So that would be, I got 35 feet of movement, so I could probably get inside the building there, and
Okay.
that was where the blood was.
Yeah, yeah. You could definitely
I'd like to,
you could either climb through a window or you could go through the front door, whichever. Um, and yeah, there's definitely blood on the floor. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
that's a 28.
You guys are you're getting
Jeez.
all these great rolls. Wait till we get to combat. If they're not, that's where all the
Yeah.
ones and twos are gonna start dropping. Yeah. So
Hey.
it definitely looks like the amount of blood. I mean, from your vast experience, because like you said, you're quite old. That yeah,
I'm
there's
not
blood here,
venerable.
but it doesn't look like it's enough where people were like, bled out. But there is definitely a dust up in here, and
I'm,
people were forcibly removed.
I'm going to lick the blood and try and see if I can determine, like, is it fresh? Is it
Uh,
a little older?
is that a skill you
Good
have,
vintage?
licking the
Is it
blood, or?
kosher?
Is it kosher? That's a very good. Was the bleeder circumcised? Whatever. This is not a. This would be relating to my racial nature,
Uh,
not a specific
okay,
feature, anything that's associated with that.
I
But
Yeah.
I'm
Were
gonna
they
say
fine.
really
circumcised in this
cool.
room?
I would say, well, one, the blood, it's coagulated. It's been there for a minute. I would say probably within a day or two. So it's tacky. And it definitely tastes like peppermint and maybe a little bit of hot chocolate.
Hmm. Peppermint and hot chocolate in the blood. This is not what I'm used to, but
This is Gentile blood.
but
You
actually,
don't
I
know
may
from O negative.
I may recommend this if we could do this because it adds a little something, and maybe toward the fall, adding a little pumpkin flavor in there. I think that would be very it's good marketing.
There you go. A little allspice in there. All
Um,
right.
and and it leads off to the north. You said, right?
Yeah, definitely is off to the north. So.
I'm, leaning in that direction. I will, this mental thing. Hey, Mr. Ghost, there's been a day or so since this was blooded. Probably dead already, but there may still be some fresh blood. I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay. Let's go to Ken. What's Ken doing?
Alright. Yeah, no, we have initiative rolling, but as we were walking up, I was with Saphir, Mordecai, and Smokeleaf, and I said, "Boys, 'tis the season." As I hand you each your miniature stocking and cast aid, so each have 10 extra HP.
Nice.
Inside the stocking is
Whatever it
some
is, I smoke
gum,
it.
some gum, some socks, a bunch of deflated balloons, and $1 silver. And I look at you and say, "You make sure you take care of that $1 silver."
No maple syrup.
I'm trying to think of all the worst like stocking gifts, socks and gum. That's the best
Yeah.
I could think of.
Yule
Like
Yule
some
would have passed out if you handed him maple syrup.
Wouldn't do well in Canada.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
And
Okay.
I'm not sure of this tradition, but gelt for the holidays, okay, I can understand.
All
yeah, so
right.
those aren't temp, those are HP modifier for the rest of it.
Oh,
Yeah, if you click on where the hit points are and then just go to
Like
override and type in what you need the new number to be, that's
yeah,
good.
cool. Thank
the
you.
actual hit point text, yeah.
All right. Yule.
Yeah, I would. Just a question for the DM: is it possible? You said that there were sleigh bells on the side of the sleigh.
On the reins, they're sleigh bells. Yes.
On the reins
On the
themselves.
reins. Yeah.
Is it possible that Yule, because Yukon did say that we can take whatever we want? Is it possible that Yule takes the sleigh bells off of the sleigh? Like, okay,
Yeah. If you want
thank you. I
to take.
appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah. If he
Yeah.
says if it's gonna save Santa, you need these bells. Absolutely.
I have no idea. I just want them. And I just
That
he
tracks.
just like he just kind of wraps him around his neck.
Yeah, I don't
just
actually before he takes off. I don't actually need him to fly the sleigh. It makes me feel comfortable. But yeah, he just waves his hands and the sleigh takes off. See,
right.
I'm fine. You can have him.
You said are they on like both the left and the right? I only take it off of the right side, so it
Oh,
just
it's
feels
just the right
awkward
side.
when
Yeah,
he
so he's
like
just whipping with one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
man, when he backs into a sleigh spot, it's gonna be really
It's gonna
weird.
be
So
hard.
so you if I require you to roll stealth, you'll
Please.
need to have disadvantage since you're wrapped in Christmas in bells.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. And I already have disadvantage, so that works out.
Okay, that works out. It checks.
Yule is going to. So I assume I did that beforehand. Yule is going to cast Shillelagh as a bonus action, and one of his branches just gets really long and arm-like.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
Definitely.
And then he motions to everybody and just goes, "All right, guys, I got this." And he like spruces up the top of his like
Spruces.
Christmas sort of thing. Yeah. And like it's like doing the equivalent of slicking his hair back as he goes to approach the Christmas tree in the
Mhm.
middle of the map.
So
Go
festive.
for it.
All
Get
right.
some digits.
Looking
And
good, you got this. And I give you guidance on the way in.
Thank you.
so you'll as you walk towards through those two buildings, and then you see this massive Christmas tree, pine
Mhm.
tree. I guess
I'm-
it would be to you, a
Yeah.
pine
I'm
tree.
covering them.
Yeah, it is probably at least 25 feet tall. It is a massive pine. It is rooted. It apparently here year round. It is decorated in Yuletide fashion. With different ornaments. It's got tinsel, all the trappings of the holidays. It is a beautiful tree.
So for Yule, it's
of
like a
course
negligee.
Yeah, it's of course a beautiful tree.
Yes.
You don't have to tell me.
Oh wait, how tall? How tall are you?
I'm
You're
like
taller
seven and
than
a half
this.
feet tall. No, I'm
Oh,
seven and a
okay.
half feet tall. So Yule likes him big. Yule Yule comes up to the 20-foot tree and just says in Sylvan or Primordial, I think I know both. Greetings, Mademoiselle. Just to see if the tree talks.
Yes.
You hear in a very deep, manly voice. It's kind of presumptuous of you to believe
Oh,
that I'm a male tree.
god
I don't
damn
know
it!
if you're
That's
not
like
very familiar with my pine species. Yeah. Um, but yes.
that's no. I'm sorry. It's like the fifth time that's happened today. I apologize.
Yes. Yes.
You're
Massive.
very
Yes.
lovely for a
Yes.
yeah
Yes.
yeah that I was gonna say that. Just in case it matters, Yule does have a passive perception of 20, so if there's anything he sees on the house to the right as he passes by, he
Okay.
would have noticed.
Yeah, it's actually kind of the same scene that was in the first
Cool.
building. It is more of, people, something got tossed up in here. There is some blood about, but yeah, basically the same thing.
Cool. Yeah, you will say to the big Christmas tree. I see you have a lot of Christmas lights. I feel naked in this kind of climate. Is there any chance that you might be willing to spare a couple lights, friend?
Absolutely. You can call me Flock. Um, and what are you doing here?
I don't really remember something about Santa
Are you here to
and
save Santa?
we're either here to extinguish him or take care of him.
Oh, good lord. No. Santa's a good
Fantastic.
guy.
Okay.
There's a really weird, like, I don't know. He's a man. He's I'm assuming from the species. I don't know much, but he's very good looking and charming. He came in here with a couple others, and they just ransacked the place, snatched up all the elves, and they're held up in Santa's main building up there to the north. You can see it. There's a lay area, rather the big door right there. Yeah, and then they blocked out all the windows.
Oh,
And yeah, it's been pretty quiet ever since.
you said so. He's a tall, good-looking guy. You said good-looking. Was that? That's...
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I mean, I don't know much from about humans, but they all seem to, you know. I've seen good-looking elves and people. I guess they've told me, and he seems to. He's a little higher in than that. He's a good-looking guy, I guess.
Good look. Okay. Yeah. Just strictly like speaking, just like conservatively speaking, or just like no, for real. I'm really into this dude that walked by.
Yeah, he's gonna be real good-looking. Even as a tree,
Gotcha.
you're gonna be like, damn, he's a good-looking guy. I mean,
I'm really concerned. I thought humans were disgusting looking, so
yeah,
I'm
well,
really
this guy might
scared
turn
now.
you. It might open up your eyes a little bit. You know, a little interspecies. Never hurt anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what can I say? I thought you were a girl tree, so
Well,
that's,
hey,
that's
yeah,
on
there
me.
you go, man. So,
Girl tree.
yeah, I mean, I would help out, but I can't. I mean, I'm permanently stuck here. You know, they built. I don't know if you can see. There's bricks all the way around me. I used to be able to walk around, but I can't do that anymore. But there's
Is
another
Santa
tree inside, just to let you know.
okay? Okay.
He's a
Is it
small one. He's a small tree.
help me out, boy or girl tree?
It's boy tree. Yeah. His name's Chuck.
No, boy tree. Okay. All
No,
right.
it's not
Where are
Chuck.
the ladies at, man?
I forgot we have a real Chuck. We'll say Bill. Bill the
Bill.
tree, yeah.
That's
And
a
my
terrible
Chuck,
name
my
for a
middle
tree.
name is Charles, so that's a throwaway name all the time.
I
Not
try
that
not
your
to
name's a
throw away
throwaway.
personally, but you
So yeah,
yes.
yeah. Bill the tree's in there. He might be able to help you out also.
Okay, great, awesome. Well, thanks.
Did you
I
see
hope
Frosty?
I hope you get on. I'm sorry,
Did you see Frosty the snowman?
Frosty. Oh, the big
Guy made of
scary looking
ice,
thing.
snow, with a
Yeah, I
top
might have.
hat.
Well, I'll be honest. I saw you from afar, and
Well, I do have that effect on other trees.
yeah.
It's pretty normal. I mean, in my
I mean, I did.
my younger years, I did some catalog work, you know, but
It's
I got this
impressive.
gig up here in the North Pole. It's been paying real well. No squirrels they don't let any squirrels around. It's pretty nice.
I don't know if the rest of you guys want to play the rest of this game. I think just DM John and I are just gonna do this.
I'm enjoying this.
No, no.
Some good shtick.
All right, so Saphir.
Were you talking to the tree in Sylvan or
I assume Sylvan.
Primordial?
He was speaking common. He was straight up.
Oh,
Common. Oh, okay,
common.
great.
Yeah.
Okay, so we all heard that
Yeah,
exchange.
yeah.
Oh no.
Right to the friend zone, dude. Man, you don't got any game.
Yule's negative intelligence. He thinks that he was talking in Sylvan through that whole conversation. So he thought that was a private conversation.
Sound
Yo, buddy,
said
keep it in
Sylvan,
your
but
pants, man.
What?
it's just
Oh,
speaking common in accent. Yeah, Saphir will let's see. Well, we were brought here to find a person. Didn't get much in terms of I guess I'll just cast locate object and look
What kind of
for.
object? What are you trying to locate as far as?
Well, the only thing that I think was described was Santa is just a
Mention
red
the
hair with
sack.
beard. Oh yeah, the sack. I'm gonna look for the Santa sack.
Ah, the Santa sack. You're getting a. I don't know if you can see this. When I go like this, you guys can see in the.
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
Mhm.
so in that area, it's obviously blocked out because it's in the building, but you're getting a vibe from that area. You're getting a ping, an aura.
Okay. All right. I got a feeling where the sack is. All right. I'll head toward that and head out to the left. I can move 45 feet. Oh, yeah. I'll just stay over there. Start
Damn.
making my way that way.
Okay. All right, very good. All
Okay,
right,
sure.
so guys, we're at the halfway point. So let's take a 5-minute break. Let me use the facilities real quick. If you guys want to grab a drink, then I'll be right back.
Bye.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, the engagement between you and the Christmas tree.
You're engaged?
I wrote it down. Christmas
I
tree
thought it was,
plus Yule. Great.
I thought it was friend zone. I was pretty sure that was straight to the friend zone. I didn't see any kind of proposal, but they have no knees, so I don't know how anyone would bend down anyway.
Yeah, of course it was just a it was just a funny interaction, which is what it's all about. Just a 7-foot tree rolling up on a 40-foot tree.
Listen,
So
man.
what's going on?
Listen, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. All right?
They're all the
No,
same.
I love it.
Trees need love too.
More like fertilizer, but sure, we can call it love.
Oh man, that was just such a sweet interaction. All I can think about is like, does this guy melt?
Oh, the snowman.
Oh yeah, nothing better than a Jack skeleton snowman.
I
Isn't
mean,
that what
there's
that
no.
is, Jack Skelly?
Yeah, but I mean, there's no religious significance to the snowman. It's not like Christmas tree heathen symbol. Snowman is just, yeah, it's a snowman. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
nothing.
of course.
Nobody
No,
cares.
I
Blood?
like seeing the Jack skeleton mouth on a snowman. It's very menacing.
Yeah, I mean, he's got teeth. That's more than Mordecai has going for him. But hey.
So Mordecai, what let me see. Because as I was getting BTT going, y'all were all giving your intros. I got most of it.
Yeah, I kind of imply race and class and all of that. So
Yeah, perfect. You're
figure it
chilling.
out.
Yeah, you're chilling. You said you were like sub 4 foot, just hanging out.
Little tiny balding guy with a suspicious red sippy cup licking blood off the floor. Yeah, it could be anybody.
With the blood.
I love how it was like everybody was like, so vampires, you all have heard of vampires. You know vampires,
Mhm.
right? Well,
Right. You're like, not me. Exactly.
All
It's like
right.
Kenpo's definitely ran into a bunch of vampires in his day. He's just like, nah, man, I'm chilling. I just came off the beach. This shit is trying to be washed away.
All right. Is everybody back? All right. So, I'm gonna keep you guys in initiative order. It seems to be working. So we'll go back to Snowblower. What are you doing? You're hiding in. You got this. You got old Frosty hanging out there. You're in the bushes, hiding really well. Kind of acting like a conduit for everybody, so they can communicate. Well, at least almost everybody.
I am going to sneak up closer to Frosty so I can see more uh, up north on this side of the sides of the building. So kind of there-ish
All
and
right.
hide.
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
31 again.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Even if he even if he rolled a nat 20, he would not be able to see you. So you were sneaking right past him. You don't see him move. His eyes don't move. His head doesn't move. He's just completely stationary.
Okay, well, I'm trying to get a look to the north, like to that building to the north. This is, I mean, I'm not close enough to see anything yet, but
Yeah. So basically, what you see, you can see there are three. Well, there's like a little bay window, right here.
okay,
So you can see a little bit in. It looks like that is the barn.
okay,
These are two double doors that open presumably into the barn where the reindeer would
okay,
probably be at.
okay. And I'll just relay that the barn's to the north.
Okay.
Um, I don't. I just hope we're not missing any reindeer.
Is there more blood?
I don't know. Is there more blood?
There is no blood in this area.
I don't see any blood.
Yeah. Can't all be witness.
All right.
And I'll just be done with that.
Okay. All right. Let's go. It went ahead and re-rolled your guys' initiative. I should have asked you to do that, but it went ahead and re-rolled for you. So hopefully that's okay. Smoke leaf. Actually, I
Well,
don't know if actually it
It's the
didn't
same
re-roll.
order.
You stayed in the same initiative. It re-rolled the
I think it only rerolled Frosty.
NPCs. So smoke leaf, what do you get? What are you doing?
I'm thinking that I want to like parkour my way over here.
To the next
And
building?
yeah, and eventually work my way over here to have a better view through these windows. So that's I'm gonna call that. I guess I can't sprint and be stealthy,
Right.
but I can make it to the next one.
Okay. So you run and jump over to the next one. It's 15 feet. What's your strength? Oh, you're going to that way.
Um,
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're
yeah,
fine. That's only 5 feet.
yeah.
So from this, go ahead and make a either perception or if you're looking an investigation roll, whichever one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you do notice that there's a common theme. There each of the
You think?
doors. Yeah. So there's a door here. There's a door here. A door here. And a door here. All of them have blood trails that are leading this way, north.
Yeah.
None
I
of
think.
them go to the front door of the residence, which is here.
Okay. All right. I convey that via the link, so you can
Okay.
spread that information out. That, and I think that if we want to investigate where all these elves were dragged to, or maybe they were already turned into undead, and that's what I'm thinking. But we'll see. And that's all of them are up that way.
Okay. And let's go to Mordecai.
Yeah, well, this is pretty easy. Follow the red blood road. Sure, yeah. I am gonna follow the blood trail. I imagine that is straight out this door of the house. I don't know. Can you ping on this thing? So out of the front door of the house, I guess. Yeah, out of that door and straight along wherever the blood trail goes, straight through that tree. Is that where it
Okay.
goes?
Are you gonna walk? You gonna try to walk through the tree? Or you're gonna go around the tree?
No, I'm gonna go try and go like straight through the tree. Hey, I heard you guys there. You shouldn't really friend zone somebody that fast. Who's judge gender? I mean, this is a very old school thing, even for me. I
Hey,
mean,
Morty,
and no
you
more
gotta respect his space, though, Morty.
you want to fertilize each other's seeds? Go for it. Nobody's gonna really care.
Wow, that's really forward. That's nope. If the tree had eyes, we're both like looking, like giving us stuff like an awkward. He just made the situation awkward between us. Like no, nope,
Yeah,
definitely no.
yeah,
It's
Like Grandpa does at dinner.
yeah. Flock's not into that. Yeah, sorry. So actually, as you walk, so you're gonna move what 30, or you're double moving?
Well, I was gonna dash, which would be 70, because my movement is 35.
Okay. You can go ahead.
So it would be there.
Okay. So as you walk through the tree, he moves his limbs to kind of give you clear
Thank you.
passage. So.
You look beautiful, by the way. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
Oh
offend.
no problem. It happens all the time. It's pretty
that-
common for your folk to not understand us or our ways. So the one thing you do notice
Do
is
what
that
you do.
yeah, one of the things that you do notice is that the building to the right, the windows are completely blacked out. But the building to your left looks like you're definitely getting whiffs of cinnamon, nutmeg. There's a sign over the door that says right here says bakery. Over the door of this building is the room that says lounge.
I don't give a crap about either of those two things, so I'm just ignoring them, and I'm not telling anybody about any of that shit. The blood trail goes this way, I'm on it, and I lick some more to see if it's any fresher or if it's all about the same.
It's all about the
Sure,
same. More cinnamon, ginger, very holiday spice.
Any bagels at the bakery?
Well, you don't know if
Yeah,
there's the
I mean, if there were bagels,
Yeah, that's player knowledge, not character knowledge.
that I can't tell you what's inside, but even then, hey, it would be nice, but if there's little locks on there or something. But I haven't eaten that in I don't know 20, 30,000 years, so it ain't nothing.
All right, Kin.
All right. At this point, I'm just gonna walk up. Let's say over here. I'm just gonna go investigate this top building right above where we can see as far as I can get. And then when I pass by Yule, that last balloon I've got, it has light cast on it, so it's like lit up like a Christmas ornament. It's the red one. I just tie it on like a random limb and say, "You look great for whatever matters." I don't mean to say anything out of turn, and I just give him guidance, and I just keep walking, and I walk in here before he
oh
can see
thanks,
anything.
thanks man. You want a hug? Oh okay, you're still moving.
So,
Okay.
Kin, are you being stealthy, or are you just walking?
Nope, just walking. I do have alerts, so nothing can like booby trap me. But yeah, I'm just walking, like casually walking around.
Make a perception roll.
Not great. That's gonna be a solid 8.
You don't notice anything. But
Yeah.
let me see. Hold on. There's a way to whisper. I think that's it.
I know how to whisper with Beyond 20 on, but I don't know if that works without Beyond 20.
Yeah, there's a way to whisper within the chat, I believe. I'm just trying to get my.
Yeah, the top
It
drop down
says, it says send to, and you can pick who you send to at the top.
at the top of the game log.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not letting me
Send to
type.
everyone's self dungeon master. No blind rolls.
Well,
It
we'll
lets
look
you
at.
do that in the D&D Beyond
Oh, yeah.
sheet also.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you have to.
Snowblower, and since you're gonna tell everybody anyways,
Yeah.
You see Frosty's head turn towards the direction you saw. Well, you saw Kin walk across, and Frosty's head turns. He's looking this direction.
And I'll say it's like, looks like Ken's got Frosty's attention.
All right.
I would have noticed that, right?
No, that's why I asked you for perception roll. It was basically he turned his head as you walked into the crossed that little alley and opened that door.
Oh no!
That's when he noticed you.
Okay.
And he's suddenly before me in initiative too. I was hoping to still be before him because of my feat to get advantage.
so
Damn
so
it!
so Ken, the same thing. Place has been tossed up. There's nobody in there. There's blood trail. There is on the table some gingerbread cookies that are not full of blood or anything. But
Mhm.
that's about
Mm.
all that's in here.
Okay. So just want to confirm I have the alert feed, so I'm kind of always on guard. I wouldn't have when I walked by. I still wouldn't have
Oh, but
noticed.
you
I should
definitely
have.
see what. Okay, in that case, you see through the window, right here. You now see that this Frosty's staring through the window.
Just in a horror movie sort of thing. Like you see it facing one
Perfect.
way, you look away, you look back, it's facing you.
It's literally just staring you down.
Which not great. Horrifying to say the least. 30 feet. So I'm gonna minor illusion through the window. To smoke leaf,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna do a small whisper, say Frosty's alive.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Okay.
Yule.
Yule is now dealing with this anxiety attack of a balloon that's tied to his needle tree form.
It's gonna pop
It's
any
just out of
second.
reach of every
Yeah,
other limb.
it's just like, okay, we just move slowly and it'll be fine. I like graciously accepted it because it's a gift from a friend, but but as soon as you tied it, oh god. Oh,
If
see,
it pops, he's not gonna want to be your friend anymore.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Um, I am not seeing or hearing any of this. So I think I would probably like, okay, my friend just gave me something, just walked into a place, like maybe I'll just walk up and check on him. So I'm gonna walk up 15 feet with my passive perception of 20. Would I notice that the
Yeah, you definitely noticed that because you saw Frosty's head when he was over on when you were over to the right. Now he's looking in the window towards that area, so you definitely see him
cool?
staring your direction.
All right. I'm gonna roll something myself. Cool, awesome. I have no clue what's going on. Um, I think I moved 15 feet up. So I'll move another 15, 5, 10, 15. Um, I still have Shillelagh up.
Do you have Shillelagh on? Okay.
I think I'm going to. Man, there's no reason I would do anything else as an action. Um, so as an action, I'm gonna use my mage hand, but part of the swarm keeper thing is that it's actually from the swarm.
Okay.
So out of the needles and pines, you see a squirrel just drop out, just poop out my the end, and start running up. And like my goal was to like it the equivalent of waving a hand in front of the face of the snowman,
Okay.
but it's literally just a squirrel that's crawling up the snowman and doing that.
Okay. All right. So it's right. Yeah, it's definitely got his attention. Okay.
Cool. Do I notice like so I noticed like the turn of the head, like that's weird, but like I'm basically checking to see if there's
Yeah,
a
he's
for
definitely
sure.
animating. Yeah, he hasn't moved yet because we're playing D&D and it has a turn. But
Right.
he's awake.
Cool. Awesome. I'll
His eyes have now turned. They were black holes. Now they are a bright like crystal blue. They're glowing.
Okay, all right. Well, shit. And then just pretty much just I think Yule realizes he's wasted an action and a turn just trying to see if this thing is animated. But as a character, that's what he would have done. So
Okay.
yeah, so that's basically his turn. He fully aware, like, so he kind of gets in a stance with his one arm, shillelagh arm, ready.
Okay. So,
And that'll be my turn.
all right, Saphir.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just keep making my way toward the sack that I'm still tracking.
Okay.
I'll get about here, realize that
Definitely that direction right here.
okay,
Towards that
yeah,
sword.
I'll get about 30 feet. See Yule is just clock Yule heading toward the someone like, hey, what you looking for over there?
This snowy icicle man is just making eyes at me.
Oh,
In a not in the same way as that. I don't. I'm not into it. I wasn't into the. I mean, I was into the, but I'm not now.
He's not into it.
This is a bad guy.
Flock says it's kind of hurtful. Yule. I mean,
You said it. You said it first. I'm just kind of.
I didn't want to. I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything in front of everybody. I mean, I was trying to keep it on the down low, but whatever. Yeah, it's definitely
You
out
literally
there now.
just
It's over.
you just
No,
said it
it's
to the
over.
guy that walked through
That's
you.
fine. I know an oak tree. She's fine. I'll hook up with her. Don't worry about it.
But you know what? I'm okay.
All
Great.
right.
Wow.
Yeah, we've lost our moment. It's over.
I can't really hang out with a tree that's all settled down now, anyways.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Whoa.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe
Make it
Bill's
right,
your
yeah.
type. Bill's a good guy.
Listen, don't say anything you guys won't mean tomorrow.
So Saphir, are you gonna do anything as far as an action? Is that your just your movement?
yeah, I'll hang back and just
Kind of see what happens.
yeah, just like Snowman is a bad guy. All right.
So is that guy.
Oh, well, all right. Yeah, I'll just wait and see what happens.
Okay. Snowblower.
Snowblowers,
Yeah,
he remembers
you're
the
definitely on it.
stories
You see Frosty's head turn, and his eye, as his head was starting to turn, you saw that his eyes started to glow blue.
Well, okay, well, Benley is well versed in the lore of Christmas tales. So Benley is going to bonus action dash over to the snowman.
Okay.
He's going to climb the snowman and he's going to try to take his hat off.
Okay, we're gonna make an
Oh.
opposed strength check.
Yes.
Yes.
I love it.
Oh, that's not good. Strength is not my friend.
Did you have to bonus action for that? You might have just been able to just use your movement.
Well, I didn't know if climbing him would be.
Nah.
Oh,
That's
gotcha.
Yeah,
That's-
I mean, well, he is like 10 feet tall, but I mean, you could definitely use. Yeah, you don't have to use a bonus action. You could.
Oh, okay, that's
sprint
cool.
across
That's
there.
cool. So it's a opposed strength check. I don't get acrobatics.
Oh, you could do acrobatics. That's fine. See if you can snatch it off.
It's not a grapple though, right?
That's a nice DM right there.
That's a very.
Let's go Dex. Yeah, because you're he is.
Okay, straight Dex.
He's facing away from you. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna let's do Dex. You're basically snatching it off his head before he could reach up and grab it.
Okay, 18.
18. And Frosty rolled an 11. You snatch the hat off of Frosty, and he just goes limp.
Oh,
Amazing.
nice.
Out of game, I will say you're the fourth group that's gone through there, and you're the only group that has snatched Frosty's hat off his head.
Well done.
Frosty's hat.
Congrats to Chris and Benley on that.
Yes.
That's very
Yeah.
good.
Nicely done. Kudos to you. All right.
Because he was all set up to thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump all of us.
Unfortunately, I have nowhere to hide. I'm gonna just hide behind Frosty.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
just gonna slide down and so like keep Frosty between me and the building.
How
So
big is
like
the hat? Could you just sled the hat down?
You could just the hat. Yeah, the hat's probably a good. I mean, a stovetop hat is
Try it
fairly
on.
large normally. So yeah,
well
it's
Let
probably
me.
2-3 feet tall.
well I'm gonna slide off and bonus action hide,
Okay. All right.
Into the hat.
All right. So Frosty
which is gonna be not as good, 30.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So no
So
one
I'm under the
notices
hat.
that you know. And okay. So just for tracking purposes, you're not gonna put the hat back on Frosty. I can take him off the tracker.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So basically, you guys have killed Frosty.
I'm gonna make my
Unless
own
you put it back
snowman.
on him, and then he'll say "Happy birthday."
No.
Okay. Smoke leaf.
Well, all right. Since the snowman is neutralized, well done.
Yeah, you watch this whole thing from
Uh,
the roof.
all right, I'm gonna see what I can see. I have I just I have a hunch that uh, you know, all we because every time we're looking for this sack, it's at this front door, right?
Mhm.
And Strahd knows that that's what we're gonna be going for.
Mhm.
So I don't know if I can see anything from this distance.
Yeah. Again,
Fifteen
double
feet.
doors. There are windows, but the windows have been blacked out. So basically, on the map where you see those little white lines, those are windows.
Okay.
So, but they have been blacked out. If that
Hmm.
helps.
All right. So I'm just gonna see what I can. I want to do an investigation check, I guess, from here just to see. I suspect something is off on the door.
The door just looks like it's been slammed shut, and that's why the reef is uh, kind of
Oh, okay.
half hanging on there.
Hmm. Well, what does everyone think? Are we gonna head in the door here, or are we gonna
I think that's where I would be
continue
heading.
here?
I'm not. Well, I guess the blood's going to the left, right?
I
Hmm.
mean, I'm following the blood. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about where I am or what's going on here.
I think.
Blood.
Yeah, I think Yule knows that humans bleed. So yeah, I'd probably follow the blood too. So
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll ready in action. I'll attack if something appears.
Okay. Sounds good. Alright, Okay, so that brings up Mordecai. Where are you going? Following the blood?
Follow the blood. Where does this trail lead? That like straight
Alright.
up?
So the come up this way. See the
Uh,
blood, and then it goes to the right over here.
all right, I am going all the way over there. Let's see how far that is. 35 feet gets me there. Oh, I'm on ruler, sorry. 35 feet gets me there. So I could take a look. What do I see?
Nice.
There's a door.
There's a
Uh,
door.
and above the door it says workshop.
There's a door that says blood workshop. So I think they're building stuff out of blood in here. That would explain the blood trail.
blood
Um,
workshop.
I don't
That
relate this conversation.
Um, I so I'll take a look around. Can I look? Can I examine the door? Am I close enough for that, or do I have to use a dash action to get
No,
over there?
you can get to the door. That's fine.
All right, so I'm going to examine the door frame, just check out what's going on before I go busting in.
So yeah, the door. I mean, it looks nondescript. It doesn't even have a lock on it. It just has a latch. So apparently Santa's not worried about theft up here. Um, but yeah, it just basically looks. It looks locked up, closed, from what you can tell from the outside.
And is there any windows or anything like that to go in? Does it look like
There
there's
are
like a
windows. Those,
soft point
yeah.
on the roof?
So on the map, if you look at those little white lines that are in between those stones, those are windows. They're completely blacked out. Like someone has
And
taken black paint and white and painted over them. But they are latched windows, so you can open, slide them up. I don't know what you actually call that. We don't have them in California, but you know,
you don't have
they,
windows? That's
well, they
weird.
slide sideways. The old style that go up.
Up in
Every
Canada,
house
we
here
just call
has
them
stucco,
windows.
so I don't know what to tell you.
The do I see anything on the roof? Is there like a exhaust vent or anything like that that somebody might
There it looks like to be a
maybe?
chimney over in this area, and there's another chimney over in this area. That
That's
but that's about it.
pretty yeah, pretty deep in. All right, so we can do an aerial assault. Anybody want to slide down a chimney? I hear that's fun.
Yeah, I
Otherwise,
want
we
to do
can go in
that.
a window. We can go in a door. But I'm tasting blood.
Yeah, definite blood going into the workshop. All right. All right, Ken.
Basically, I'm ready to go in. That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
So
Smoke Leaf,
we'll
when's the
stay in
last
this
time that you
initiative order
think
until we get to combat. If we get to combat.
Smoke Leaf, when's the last time you think Mordecai went to the dentist? His gums are like always bleeding, or I don't know what's
Ugh,
going on with the guy.
I don't know. I, I think he's even older than he looks.
Don't
Poor guy.
don't be confused. My patron and I, there it does come with dental. Just tell just
Just can't make the time.
And then,
yeah,
oh man, looks like snowblower's really gonna know that snowman out there. I'm gonna go check it out.
You don't see me.
You actually don't see
Oh,
him unless you can roll a 30 on a perception roll.
okay. Well, I mean, I'm alert to the
You're
presence
alert
of the
that
snow
you
guy,
do
right?
notice
So,
that he doesn't have a hat anymore.
yeah, okay. Okay, I could, what is it, perception 30? There's no way I could do that. It's
Well,
not
you
possible.
definitely saw him scurry up and snatch his hat off his head. You did see that, and then he just kind of disappeared.
Who
So
needs
that checks.
invisibility?
Okay, well then that's fair. So, I'm just gonna walk on out and be like, yo. And can just kind of focus my attention down here. And
Okay.
let's see. I'm pretty sure I just saw Snowblower popping around on one of them, maybe on like his shoulder. What did he do? He put the hat on him? And I'm just kind of ready in action,
Okay.
just in case. I'm just gonna zap him as soon as he pops up. If anything happens, I'll shoot him with like an Eldritch or a
Okay.
Scorching Ray, probably.
All right. Cool. Uh, so let's go, Yule.
Yule seeing Bentley just disappear. I feel like he thinks back to the 200 years ago on the multiple times he's seen Bentley do this, in just disappearing from wherever he was, and he's determined that if he doesn't hear a scream, Bentley's okay. So Yule is going to see the snowman has become not a bad guy. Is going to move up. Is there any chance I could squeeze past this Christmas tree over here? 5, 10, 15, or excuse me, this tree here?
Yeah.
If I ask them politely.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So
The
20,
tree. This
25,
tree
30.
doesn't talk. It does communicate to you in I don't know.
I do pass by. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah. Wait,
Yeah,
what movie was it where the trees communicate? Wasn't that one of I think oh man.
Lord of the Rings.
That's gonna
No.
be Avatar.
No.
There's so many.
Marky
Yeah.
Mark is in it, and it's like an end of the world.
Oh, The Happening?
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
the
Yeah.
it's
trees
like the
talk.
quasi
Yeah.
suspense.
Mark
one,
Wahlberg's
right?
over in the corner of this map, just like seeing this go down.
He's like, whisper, trees, go ahead and whisper.
Oh,
um,
okay, so you sneak around that corner. Again, yeah, you basically see that the building is completely isolated, cleared out of windows that are
cool.
blackened. Um,
I think, I mean, this is a little bit of because I know we want to kind of move forward into this building. I will say, I know I said I would follow the blood, but knowing that most likely it leads to kind of the same situation as a player, I think as a character I'd probably just walk up to the front door if that's cool. So I
Yeah.
will use my dash action 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get right to the door.
okay.
I'm
Here's
ready
the
my
thing.
action.
Yule is not smart,
hmm
but Yule's passive perception is pretty high. You said the windows were blacked out. Is there anything that Yule saw as he passed by in front? I assume no, but
No, everything seems there is no blood trails going to this part of the building.
right.
Yeah, everything seems fair. I mean, you want to do an investigation check real quick?
Sure, I just rolled a nat 1 for something else. We'll put it on for that. I don't see
Yeah,
anything.
you don't see Dick. Yeah,
Um,
you don't see nada.
assuming the
He
closest.
still has light on that balloon though that he's holding.
Yeah,
In
I
case
also
anyone-
grabbed Christmas tree lights too, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm all
That
in.
balloon is definitely
Yeah.
poking some light in somewhere.
I full
Looking
on.
good.
You said it was a double doors.
Yeah, they're double doors.
I full on just swing open the doors.
Okay, perfect. So it opens
I'm
up.
looking down my crossbow over his
It
shoulder,
opens
and I'm
up.
like,
That's
looking all
let's see,
right.
You could probably see probably like here, line of sight. Yeah, I'm just gonna open this whole area up. So there we go.
Yeah, I say that's my full movement, so I can probably just peer in the doorway, but I can't
Yeah.
go through.
So basically, what you see off to your left is a kitchen. There is a desk to your left. Looks like there's a big book. Bunch of names are written in it. There's a big easy chair in the center of the room. And there's looks like a fireplace. Pretty generic.
Stay far away
And
from
there's
that.
a Christmas tree in the right-hand corner of the
This is a
room.
textbook where
Mm-hmm. Can I I already used my action to dash. Can I peek in and just like whisper to the tree, "Hey,
Hi.
Yeah, you just say
that's
hi.
it.
You say hi
That's
to the
it.
tree.
Hey.
hey, Bill, Bill."
And
I
then
say hi, Bill. I don't know if
And
you guys
then
can hear. I don't know. If I can.
immediately Bill's eyes open and a hideous mouth pops out. Oh,
Sure.
good. I've been looking for something to chew on. And
What?
you
Wait,
see
wait,
this.
what? God dang it.
Oh god.
hey, Yule, don't slip. Yule, don't slip right into the friend zone this time, okay?
I look back because I think with Kenpo, or no, was it Kenpo? No, it was Saphir. We had this like long thing of trying to explain bad guy. So I think to end my turn, I just look back at Saphir and bad guy,
Okay.
and that ends my turn. That's it. That's all I got.
All right.
You don't take rejection well.
I don't. Immediately must be a bad guy.
You know,
God, that tree looks so good.
it does, and I just noticed. And maybe correct me if I'm wrong. Is that the Star of David on the top of the Christmas
Oh
tree?
God.
Oh Jesus.
Interesting.
I just kind of I can't zoom
Yep.
in that far. I
It
don't
absolutely
think,
is.
It?
It absolutely is.
For the-
Well, that's
It's confused.
Oh yeah,
that's
that's a
what you
6
get for
pointer.
stealing shit off the internet. So.
It's a convert. We have taken this one back.
Yeah, so the tree is animated. You can kind of get the feeling that obviously it's angry. So,
Mhm.
Saphir, what are you gonna do?
All
Um,
right.
I'm assuming Yule yeah, he's like bad guy, bad guy.
Bad guy, bad guy.
All right. Bad guy, bad guy. Curious. I have 45 feet. What kind of bad guy? Peer
It
around the corner.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a big ugly Christmas tree with yeah, with fangs.
I mean, come on. I mean,
Yeah. It's everything that you would expect in a
It's supposed to be
horrible
PC.
man-eating Christmas tree.
maybe from the DM's perspective, it's ugly looking, but
People
Did-
eating.
what
Yeah.
did you do to piss it off?
This is we've all just found that Yule's into bad guys.
yeah.
He likes bad boys. He's had a hard time
He's
with
try-
bad boys.
I just shut the door behind me. I go, I got this.
All right. All right. So what do you get? You got an action? You want to do something?
Yeah, I'll peek around the corner. I'll just say, "Yul, what did you do to piss it off?"
I don't know. It's got giant teeth like this, and I do the exact form like with this.
Oh boy.
Horrifying.
Yeah.
Which one do I shoot?
You had those the whole time.
Yeah, I'll. Do I still have a ping on Santa's sack?
Yes.
Better get that checked out.
Okay. I guess I'm going in here. All right. Well, I wanted to get in here anyway, so I'll go in. I will. Is this touch? Yeah, I will cast levitate on the tree.
Levitate.
Can I do
Alright.
that?
Yeah.
It's a con save, I believe.
It is a 16 con save.
Let's
Oh
see.
baby.
I want to make sure. I typically do. I typically roll in the open. Are you guys cool with that, or would you want
That's
history?
fine.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
All right. Let's see. He rolls a 14.
Fails.
All right.
It.
So how high do you want him levitating?
Super
How high
high.
is the ceiling?
We'll say 12 feet.
High enough so that the just that hovers. How tall is the tree?
The tree's he's probably a good 8-foot tree. So you want to go up 4 feet to the ceiling?
Yeah, 4 feet.
Okay.
4 feet.
All
And
right.
I'll just say, all right, Yule, take care of that one. I'm gonna go check out
All right.
what's in this room.
So he's
And,
You're
floating
gonna
up
have to.
high.
You're gonna have to impersonate him later.
Yeah. That's what the little 4 on the left side is. That shows his height. And
Okay. Cool. And then that was 35 feet, and then I'll move 10 feet in the room, and just start making my way toward that side room.
Okay. The tree's turn. It targets you since you levitated him, and he slings a ornament at you. Does a no? Apparently he's off balance. He crits, fails, and just throws 2 of his ornaments on the ground, and they just shatter. Oh damn it!
Hey,
I-
hey,
I'll get you
you
next
stop
time.
that.
Oh wait, I get 2. I'm gonna try it again. Throws another. That one,
Hold
yeah,
still.
that definitely hits. I'm assuming
Okay.
29.
Can I deflect missiles?
Or
Yeah.
a wording, I'll send a wording. So I don't know if I can actually do that from where I'm at. It doesn't make sense.
Do you,
Well, I have to reduce the damage to see if I can throw it back, but go for it.
all right, I'll give you. Here's the damage. It's a very sharp ornament.
Mhm.
That star.
Yeah.
This is Strahd, dude.
Can I not?
Throw the Stark David at me.
Is he within 30 feet? Because I think warding flare is kind of vague. It doesn't say through buildings or anything like that. Can I still cast warding flare on him and give disadvantage?
Yeah, because you're only 10 feet away from him.
Okay.
I mean 10, and then plus distance. Yeah, you're only 10 feet. So you want me to reroll my attack since it's at disadvantage?
DM's call. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. 22.
22 still hits.
Yeah. So the damage was 27. That is
27?
Yeah, bludgeoning damage.
27
Dang.
bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Alright, I will deflect missiles and try to reduce some of that damage.
Okay.
So I reduce it by 12.
Okay. Cool.
So I take you said that was 20 what?
27.
27, so I'll take 15 damage.
Yeah.
And I need a con save or I drop the tree.
Want to drop the tree anyway? It'll take all damage.
Ooh, I dropped the tree. Hey,
Alright.
you
Yeah. Bam!
God damn it.
Yeah, he hits the ground. Ah! It's time to play. You want to play it, Bill? Bill the Christmas tree don't mess around. All right,
No.
snowblower.
Yuli
You hear
lets out an audible
a
ugh.
crash of glass and from inside the building.
Okay. I will, with the hat on top of me. Let's see how far 30 is.
For stealth purposes.
Oh, 30's. Gosh, my counting skills. Those windows are. Okay, I'm going to move here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to see if I have to see to do this. Oh, I have to see it. Crap. And then I'm just going to move. And then I'm going to bonus action dash.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw a psychic blade at him.
Okay.
At the tree.
All right.
I had no reason I'd have sneak attack on him, I would think.
No.
Okay, that's cool. It is
Your buddy
a
was a little closer, but
16 to hit.
yes, that's a hit.
Okay, so this is not going to be. Whoa! Why did it hit me with? That is not correct. I don't know why it rolled a million die.
I think it
that's
automatically rolls psychic sneak attack, I mean.
Because a rogue wouldn't attack without it.
Yeah.
How
so
about 7 instead?
no. Well, the first roll was 8, and then it rolled
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so all right.
yeah. So I think the first one's fine. 8.
Okay, I didn't know. I was looking in D&D Beyond, so I didn't see that. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. And then
so 8, and I'm out of. I don't have a bonus action, so I'm just gonna keep the hat in front of me,
Okay.
and that's all I can do.
All right. Smoke leaf.
Can I gather that they're attacking something in there?
Yeah, you
Because I'm
definitely
thinking.
you hear crashing. You see obviously you saw snowblower run across and shoot something to the right side of the building.
I would like to shoot out the window close to that thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
If you want to shoot, which window do you want to shoot at? This one or this one?
That
I think
one.
you need to double click where you want to shoot at.
No, the windows were all blacked out, weren't they?
Yeah, they've been painted
Okay.
over with black paint.
Yeah, but I gave you a heads up, right? So that's kind of like I assisted or
Right
Yeah, I'll
there.
let you shoot the window out. I mean, the tree's massive, so if I'm gonna for an attack roll, I'm gonna have you roll at disadvantage though to see if you actually hit him.
Okay. So I already have advantage, right? So I guess it'll be a straight roll.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's give this a shot.
13,
No
that's a
dice.
miss. Just for
But
speed
hey,
reasons, his armor class is 16.
Oh,
and I'm gonna hide up there and keep a beat on him.
Okay, sounds good. Mordecai.
Oh. So I imagine I'm getting psychic information on all of this. What's
Oh,
going
yeah.
on? Play by play.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, bottom of the first. We got this. All right. So I'm like right at this door here, and do I have any kind of sense if I go through the door and cut in, it'll be faster, or fuck it. You know what I'm gonna do? Because this is cool. Style points are everything.
Absolutely.
I'm going to run up to the roof of the building. I don't know how far that is. And then I'm going to run over to the chimney. And I am going to jump feet first into the chimney, holding this balloon that I was gifted above me to slow my descent. Because, I'm a pretty light creature. I don't weigh very much. And this is a helium balloon. It's going to slow me down as I slip through this chimney, which I imagine is this fireplace right here on the other side of the chair, completely opposite of the.
Is that yeah? There's two chimneys. There's one here, and there's one over here.
Yeah, that's the chimney. I'm going for that chimney. So run on all fours up the side of the building and keep going over to the chimney, and then hold up the balloon on my wrist and jump feet first down the chimney.
Don't forget to put your finger on the side of your nose.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That could look like I'm picking my nose, and I don't want to give that impression to the young people in the audience.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you in right here, and there is no fire because Strahd's a vampire, so keep it. He doesn't have a need to get
I know this.
I was just saying. I love that for Mordecai. That was not a question. It was just
not a problem. Yeah, so Mordecai, so you drop down ho 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 style. And yeah, you see this animated Christmas tree fighting with your new friends.
Would that so would I get an action after that?
Yeah,
Would
sure.
that be considered?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, animated Christmas tree. This stuff going on. I don't know. All right. I guess it's time. Kid gloves are coming off. I am going to. Okay. Here we go. We got to do this thing. I look up at God, and I create. Suddenly, in front of me appears like a chest, or you might call it an ark. And this ark opens up. And these wispy forms come out of there. Black, don't look. You guys shouldn't. Okay, that's okay. They're not gonna do nothing to you. And I reach in, and I pull out something, and there's like crumbled stone dripping off of it, everything like that. And I pop in my packed weapon, which is a pair of fanged dentures.
love it.
All right.
Ready to rock and roll. All right, let's do this thing.
Okay. All right.
Great.
So you're ready to roll.
Mm-hmm. Chomp chomp, motherfuckers.
Chomp chomp. All right, Ken.
All right. So at this point, I've already tossed off a warding flare, right? Just a couple flares as I just slowly cartwheel and fail on the cartwheel over here to take a look at the tree, and then I immediately was like, "Whoa, that tree is really mean," and I'm gonna blast it.
Are you gonna move to the other side of the building?
So from when I warded him, right? Like I'm thinking like he's just kind of like cartwheeling around.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, so now you have line of sight on him.
Haphazardly like shot. Like, oh whoa, don't hit him, man. That's not.
I knock out the window there.
Yeah, so you have
direct.
Yeah, you can you have direct shot, so no disadvantage. You
Everybody
can just shoot through the window.
out.
I
And
love the unnecessary cartwheels along the way. So good.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, and then you found things like, why is everybody fighting? First of all, whoa. And then yeah, I was gonna say the good Jesus. I'm just gonna I'll just do it old fashioned. Here we go. How many do I get for 9? 2 of them, right? Yeah.
So yeah, Eldritch Blast. The first one hits. The second one misses.
Alright, there you go.
That's force damage,
That's
right?
that.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So 6. All right.
Good job. Spank the tushy.
All right. Yeah. So you knock off a couple of the ornaments.
Yeah, and then I'm just kind of moving over here, and then as I do, I was like, whoa, where y'all find this beautiful Christmas tree? I mean, it's majestic. Look at it.
All right, Yule.
Okay. Yule is going to. Yule's going
Hey,
to.
can I real quick ask something, DM? Could I have moved like 5 feet so I'm not blocking the door?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I
Plus
think
you're
they're
little.
double doors, so I think you're good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As long as he doesn't end his turn in your square, you're fine. There you go.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So Yule, accustomed to ducking his head in, ducks his head into the door, runs up, and is going to.
Bill yells out, "Those are some dry-looking pine needles there. You should try conditioning a little bit."
As he's like running past Saphir, as he's hearing this. So, like I said, bad guy, right? Bad guy. Just negging me on my arrival.
I heard your mom's nothing but sawdust.
Oh man, this guy's going down.
No way.
Yule goes into a rage. No.
I heard your dad
No
was made into
shit.
toothpicks. That's all he was good for.
Oh,
Yule is going to make the rest of his movement to come up behind the desk or whatever that is there.
Yeah.
And is going to take his shillelagh arm and is going to do. Actually, before that, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Where my spiritual weapon is a squirrel that runs out of like on the end of my shillelagh arm and appears. You said double click can work. Put
To
it
double
like
click
right
what?
there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just it's a squirrel, but the squirrel has like nunchucks that have acorns on them, nutchucks, if you will.
Okay.
That's the spiritual weapon. But I'm going to put it a distance away because I'm going to move this thing. I think if I can.
keep him in the corner so that we can shoot from out here if you can.
Be careful with your nunchucks, man.
I can not. I might be able to. Well, you knocked out that door. Yeah, I think he'd still have. Well, we'll say this then. Can I put him like a little closer? Because I want to be able to put him like in the center where people can like be flanking him.
Sure.
Right.
That was my idea.
Okay.
So
He's flankable as is if you're worried about that because he could be diagonal on the other side. Was it here?
right.
Yeah,
right.
I'm
That's
fine
why.
with that.
That's
Yeah.
why I was. That's why I was thinking I would send him more closer to the center of the room where that would be easy to do.
I mean,
But-
you don't have to. He's flankable right from where he is.
Okay, I think I'm gonna try it anyways because.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
I think. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I'm going to cast the nutchuck squirrel over to the side for a spiritual weapon. Take my shillelagh arm and I'm going to hit twice.
Okay.
We're going to try to hit twice. And what am I using here?
Excellent.
First one misses, right? 16.
Yeah.
Okay. Second one is
Oh,
just
dude.
On the
hits.
money.
Good lord. And then so the second hit, I'm going to use. So you see other squirrel. You see my swarm come out of just squirrels that are like army style running across my arm, just line by line, and are going to pick this tree up and move it over. Strength saving throw 17.
Yes.
Awesome. So I can move him up to 15 feet, but I would say I just move him towards the nunchuck spiritual weapon who are going to attack on my bonus action.
Like right here?
That was a little further than I was thinking. Because I also wanted to.
Is this good?
Yeah. I didn't want to give the window guys disadvantage on this though. Is it possible that when I ran
Those are bay
by
windows.
my branches might have knocked out some of the windows?
They're bay windows. It's a 360 or 180.
Oh, so you're saying, yeah, I mean, I'm cool with that. We knocked.
I'm a big boy, so
Yeah, so
I'm not very good
all
with my
these
brain.
windows, National Lampoon,
Oh,
Christmas
yeah.
Vacation, you just break all these windows down as you run by.
Dude, and the little squirrel running off. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah.
Perfect.
So spiritual weapon attack for bonus action. That
Nice.
just hits as well. So damage on that is here's the shillelagh damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember.
It's something.
All right.
And then there we go. And there's the nutchuck squirrel fucking kills it. Like, I mean, he's just ripping it and doing way better than me.
Okay. All right.
And that's my turn.
The fair.
Okay. I will move into a flanking position.
All right.
I'm pissed off from getting the ornaments tossed at me.
Mm-hmm.
So I will punch it with I'll make my fist lightning, and I'll make my foot lightning, and I will kick the tree.
Oh, okay.
So that is strike there. And is that an advantage for this
Yes.
flanking?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's a way to roll at advantage, but I don't.
Yep.
I think
I
you
got
right
it.
click it, right?
That's
Yeah,
19.
Shift click should do it, I think.
That's definitely a hit.
I'll just do bonus action and then flurry of blows it.
We'll go ahead and roll the damage, so we don't lose.
Oh, sure. Okay. So that's only 5 lightning damage.
Okay.
And then 12.
Yeah, that's gonna be a miss.
Okay.
You're just basically hitting branches, but he's just sliding.
And the last one.
That's a hit.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
And then this one is also 7 more lightning damage. And just for fun, I have my cleric feature of every time I do lightning damage, I can move a creature that is. Oh wait, is this a large creature or a bigger than large?
Huge.
Oh, it's huge. Never mind. I do not move him. So I just kick the tree twice.
Yeah, he's
You
huge.
try to move him, and it's so cute.
He's looking down at you. Yeah. All right. So
I don't know. Somehow the squirrels moved him. For some reason, Swarmkeeper does not have a weight limit or a size limit.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, that was my turn.
So Saphir and Mordecai, you hear a door open to to the left side of the map. And
My passive perception is 18.
oh,
I'm on the roof.
you'll be fine. No passive perception needed. You see a very handsome man walk out with a Santa hat on. His skin is a very pale look to it. He looks bored. He just looks, utterly bored. And he just kind of looks around the room, kind of lets out a deep breath. What are you all doing in here? I have a great many things to do. I really didn't have time to kill you all, but I guess I will make. I guess I'll make some time in my day for you. Um,
At least we can ask.
You'll immediately yells out, "This must be the bad guy because he's so good looking,
Wow, he's incredibly good looking.
incredibly good looking."
yeah, he's
yeah. Saphir and I like exchange a glance, and Yule just goes, "Yep, I get it. I get it. What the tree was talking about. I get it."
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, but bad guy. Bad guy?
So he
That-
walks directly
maybe.
over. And he's not in a hurry. He does not look like he's worried about being flanked. He's definitely have an aura around him of great confidence, and he attempts to slap Saphir right in the back of the head.
If we're not in combat, I'd definitely walk over to Yule and I say, "Listen, if you try, you can fix him."
You think so?
So yeah, this is he's
Yes,
definitely giving us a bad boy
I
vibe.
do. I'm retying your balloon like one little limb higher.
Oh,
'cause
thanks, man.
It looks great. It looks
So
Thank
great,
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Saphir, you take 10 points of slashing damage as he slaps you with his basically rakes his claws across your back, and that also includes
Wow, bitch.
16 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
As he
Wow.
kind of
Does my hollowed coin help there
yeah,
at all?
he kind of rakes across so he exposes your neck, and then tries to bear down and bite you.
Well, Saphir is going to. I was like, oh, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
and I'll use
he
Wrath of
ends
the
up biting
Storm
into your
reaction.
armor. Yeah, it. Well, I don't know.
Can I
Are you
use
wearing
my?
armor?
Oh no, I'm a monk, so I'm not wearing armor.
Oh yeah, he
but...
just bites in the seam of your shirt and kind of pulls away, and he's got a chunk of your shirt in his mouth, and he's kind of spitting it out. Oh,
Yule just has strange feelings at that. Just strange feelings.
You're just staring at each other and trying to catch your breath.
I don't. What does he see in him?
Is it raining?
Bill turns to Yule and is like, "Time to go to the wood chipper, boy." And
You're also a tree. What? I don't get.
Yeah, but I'm like I'm an undead super badass tree, and you're just like, I don't know what you are. You're like a lame tree. And he tries to hit. Oh, I'm assuming that's a hit. 19.
19 just
Yule
hits.
currently has guidance from that last action. Is this an ability?
I don't think that fits for the saving throw in there.
Yeah. So
shit.
19 does just hit.
Okay, so
CCD.
he pounds down on you for 16 points, and then he rears up and tries to hit you again. 21.
21 definitely hits.
Okay. So an additional 15 points.
Cool.
Oh, DM.
Yes.
Can I have you use Wrath of the Storm as a reaction to hit Strahd?
Sure. What you hadn't used the bonus action or reaction?
Oh, that was a reaction. Oh, for this turn? No.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Settle
DC
down.
15 Dex save.
Huh?
DC 15 Dex save.
Okay. Wait, that's the wrong one. Oh, I was just about to roll for the tree. Dex save. 16.
Oh, passes, but he'll take half. So he'll take half of 15, and I will launch him 10 feet back into his room.
Okay.
Nice.
And how much damage?
I don't know if you round down or round up, but half of 15.
All right, so we'll say 7. I always round
Cool.
up. I'm always on the. Oh, I'm
Always
always on
round
the
down.
player's side.
What have you done? Now he's just going to turn
Well,
around and
actually,
do
it'd be
another
rounded.
striking entrance.
That would be 8 if you
8.
rounded
Yeah.
up.
So you just found out I'm not on the player's sides.
Not at all.
Not at all. So bad math.
I apologize for the late question, but the attacks on Yule, were they like normal, like bludgeoning or piercing or whatever?
They were. I'm sorry about that. Let's see. I
All
believe
good.
they were bludgeoning damage, but
Okay,
they were
cool.
basically strikes.
No worries.
All right.
Yep, those all hit.
Snowblower.
Okay, so I'm gonna wing a psychic dagger at the tree.
Mm-hmm.
So
Which one?
not you.
Okay, great.
At that would be a 28.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit.
Now I get sneak attack.
Now you definitely get sneak
There it
attack.
is.
29.
So 29. All right.
And then I'm gonna scamper over here and hide under my hat.
Okay. All right. It's just a hat on the floor. All right. I love
Stat on the
it.
floor.
Tricks me every
You
time.
should cut holes
Where'd
out
he
so you can
go?
just stick your hands out and run and
I
pull
feel
your
like you should
By
be
that
hands
time
just-
I would.
It should just be a magical hat where he's always hidden if he goes underneath it.
That would be
It's
awesome.
automatic.
I that checks. It is magical. Smoke
Yeah.
leaf.
Okay. So I'm going to attack the tree. And I have advantage. $25. So 22 points of
To the
piercing.
tree. 22. All right. The tree's looking a little beat up. He's feigning a little bit. He's still angry though. He's a very angry tree. All right. Mordecai, you're up. So target rich
Okay.
environment.
Yeah, so
a
the
very
tree's
large-
looking the tree's looking a little verklempt, maybe, not so good. There was a really good looking person in the other room there. But maybe we should finish this
He was
tree.
gorgeous.
Maybe we should to a tree, probably gorgeous too. He was lacking a little in blood, as
That is
far
the
as
most
I'm
beautiful
concerned.
man I've ever seen.
Yeah, you only see what's on the outside. I can smell what's on the inside, and there's nothing there. I'm telling you.
Well, when you get inside him, you let us know.
Look at that, dude. It's coming. Don't you
Ay,
worry.
ay,
But first, I think we got to deal with this tree. So bonus action. I am going to incant look upon the angels of God at your own peril and cast Spirit Shroud, doing radiant damage.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're familiar
To
with
the
Spirit
tree.
Shroud. No, Spirit Shroud is around me.
Okay.
So it deals extra damage, extra D8 damage every time I hit something within 10 feet.
Okay. Perfect.
And then I'm going to use my movement to move, not from the ruler, but from here. I'm going to move over to here, which should get me flanking with the friendly tree, on the unfriendly tree.
The unfriendly tree. Yeah.
Anyone got a coin?
No, I'm attacking the unfriendly tree, but he is distracted by the friendly tree, so I get bit.
Yes.
And then
definitely.
I'm going to bite it.
You're gonna bite the tree.
You're gonna bite the
I'm
tree?
gonna bite the tree.
Perfect.
Bite that tree.
That makes sense. It definitely needs to be bit. Bite
And
on that.
I'm not sure if there's a way to do advantage on here or if I just have to roll twice.
There
Right
is.
click. Just right click on the number.
Yeah, usually you right click and it'll let you do it with advantage. That should probably hit.
Yeah, first roll's a 23,
Maybe we'll
which
get a
hits
nat.
a course.
Nope.
And
Alright, yeah,
six.
so that hits.
So there's that. Is there a way to have it roll the damage? Or do I gotta do that? It does not roll the damage automatically, I don't think. But
Yeah,
that's fine.
You have to double click the damage. So
Double click where?
what are you attacking with?
I'm tagging my fang dentures. I can roll it. I can roll that on.
You can just roll the dice, unless you have. Is it part of your inventory?
Yes. Yeah, so that's 11 plus.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, that's 11 slashing, 11 piercing damage, and 6. What did I say? It was a radiant damage.
Okay.
Is the tree still standing?
Yeah, he's still alive.
I'm gonna bite it again.
Barely holding on. You rip off one of its branches.
I'm gonna
Saps.
try it. 19. That's a hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That's 6 and 6. So that's 12 total damage from the second bite.
Okay. Yep, still up.
Hey, look, it's a natural toothpick.
All right. All right. Kin.
All right, so I through here I've seen this tree's knocked out, right?
It's
What am
close.
I actually getting
Yeah,
a clock on? Probably everything, right?
Yeah, it's looking a little rough. It's
All right. I'm just gonna
wilting.
dive
It's
straight
wilting as we
through.
talk.
I'm gonna dive straight through Yule's limbs, and like, can I roll to see if I get all the way through them to be able to get right on the bad guy, or like how
No, yeah, you
far
can
through I
move
get him?
directly. You can definitely move directly through. That's fine.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm just curious if I take a straight dive through it, how far I would get. I'm not guessing that far in this moment, so I will say I get like halfway through. I kind of fish my way around the side, and I'm just gonna. I just saw everything that happened in that last turn.
Yo, you
all in the
saw
same
everything through the
period
window.
of
Yeah,
time.
you see all of this going on. You see the old bald guy chewing on the tree. You saw a pretty guy come out and
We've got him
slap your
docile
friend.
though, right? At
Yeah.
this point. Okay, yeah. Whoa. Man. Beautiful. Who decorated you?
Your mama.
She
Dude,
did not.
this
No,
tree
she
is
didn't. She doesn't have enough time, to be
this tree
honest.
is bad news, man. Just take care of this tree.
Yeah. She got off work, from the corner and came over and decorated me, if you know what I mean.
This tree just is this gives trees a bad name.
Fantastic. I just put my flaming sphere on top of the tree for the time being.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no redemption story here.
Does it do
I'm
fire
gonna
damage?
yeah, it does fire damage. I'm gonna restrict it. It's normally a 6-foot radius. I'm gonna restrict it down to basically a Christmas tree cone.
Okay.
So 3, 4, but
Does it need to make a roll, or is it
nope.
area effect?
It's a Dex 15 to get hit, or like every turn.
All right.
You either do, you don't, you get damage either way.
Let me see what he does. No. I'm assuming a 6 is a fail. So what's the damage? It's gonna be
Dex 15 save, yeah.
Yeah, so what's the damage?
2d6. It's just 2d6 fire. Let's see.
Okay, so just like every safety fire class you've ever watched at Christmas time, you light this tree just goes whoof. And then the last thing you hear, and your mother, and then poof, he's gone.
Bill.
Yeah,
Bill.
all there is smoldering
Bill.
limbs. Yeah, you
Fucking
torched.
Bill,
Bill's
man.
gone.
Welcome to the naughty list, motherfucker.
The The flaming sphere will stay, so probably a token or something like that, so we know where that is.
Yeah, let me
Bill was kind of a dick. I'm gonna be the one that says it.
I have no problem with you saying that. The Bill
Yeah.
was rough.
He
I
made a
can't
I
nice.
think
understand
he
why
was
you're into him, but
misunderstood.
like he's kind of a dick.
I don't know how. Let's see. Can I make this smaller? Well, anyways, we'll use this as the
Should we
flame
have the
sphere.
squirrel token too?
Yeah. Nut
Yes.
Chuck.
The light squirrel.
Nut Chuck.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was looking for a squirrel, but I couldn't find one.
You have a
Also,
squirrel
if
with acorns as nunchucks? Do you have
yeah,
that?
if there happened to be a nunchuck part of it, I would like to imbue just the handles with light
Love it.
or the rope. No, the handles. Yeah, definitely handles.
Chipmunk's nuts are blinding me.
Blinding nuts.
I need to load some more. Yeah. Okay. So while I look for that, Yule, you're up. Looks-
Yule is going to cast Bless on all of his new friends.
Aww.
I'm gonna do it at third level. Everyone except for Smokeleaf. I'm sorry. But third
Wow.
level Bless. Which you just you hear this like this sleigh bell ringing from somewhere, and you all turn around, and he's just like kind of just hopping up and down, and you see this like magical like Beauty and the Beast like light just kind of turn. I think the chair for a second becomes animated, and then that goes back down.
Be our guest.
Um,
Be our guest.
and yeah, everybody's blessed. So that's for those that don't know, that is D4 for saving throws and attack rolls. So adding those. And then I'm gonna have my presumably superhero nutcheck squirrel.
yeah, which is referred to as an S now.
Yes, I love it. Is going to can I move nutcheck? Oh, I
I
can
think
move
you
nutcheck.
can.
Yes, I love it. Nutcheck.
Can I just quickly do a deception check to see if I can hide the fact that I'm crying that I wasn't included in the spell?
Yes.
I don't think I can hide it. I'm
You
gonna
were really hurt by that.
I'm gonna full out ugly cry from the roof.
I think with my passive perception, I hear you crying and just
Yeah, I definitely
try,
saw it with alert immediately.
yeah, try
And also,
to explain
And also, yeah, but you
the
can't tell me you're
30-foot
right.
rule.
He's crying. Listen,
Sorry,
yo, I gave him. I told him it was good on the way out, man. I don't get it. He got
I
fight
don't
over.
understand. I mean, he'll be fine. So yeah, so I tell Nutcheck, I just look at him and go, all right, you go in there and you go and you change him. And is gonna come up. And although it doesn't matter because I think he's like a ghost sort of thing, anyways. I like to just have him like here so that he wouldn't get in anybody's way.
Okay.
And then Nutcheck is gonna nutcheck Strahd.
He's gonna nut check him. All right.
Nutcheck him.
In whose dreams is somebody picturing Strahd being attacked by a squirrel with nunchucks?
Lit
the
up
nuts.
lit up nutchucks too.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, I'm rolling for that. 16.
What's Strahd's AC?
Probably higher than 16, I bet.
Strahd's AC.
I'm rolling garbage.
16.
16?
Yeah. That's a
Oh,
hit.
it just hits, baby.
Yep.
Awesome. So nutcheck attack. 7.
7.
It's damage.
Okay.
A strong 7.
Strong 7. Yeah. All right. So.
And that's my turn.
And I have not. Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. Let's say. Let's see how big that's gonna be. Delete.
Does 7 kill him?
No.
How do you want to do
unfortunately.
this?
So
He has vulnerability to squirrels.
Yeah, that's what. Little do
The
people
nuts.
know.
Non-allergy. That's what it is.
If you guys play through the whole Strahd campaign and don't hit him with a squirrel, you'll never find that out. So
That's right.
All right. So Strahd,
He's a vampire because he has a nut allergy. That totally
he
makes
is
sense.
going to cast Fireball right
Oh.
here.
my only
Did you
Fire
weakness.
skip
bad.
Pardon?
Did Saphir get
Yeah,
skipped?
you skipped Saphir.
Oh, did I? Okay, Saphir, I'm sorry. Saphir, it's your turn.
Well, Saphir, now that you know there's a fireball coming,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the room now.
Stop, drop, and roll.
So,
You
you
run!
definitely so you're still in the sphere, right? Can you fireball out of a fire sphere, or how does that work?
I would imagine you could.
I
You can always
imagine you could, but maybe
as a
either
child
way, you start and end your turn in the sphere, so you got to roll.
as a child arsonist, I'm pretty sure you can add more fire to fire.
Also fair. Sounds like that would take a little bit more effort.
Yeah, so that
Wait,
little
you light
flame, that's
children on
your
fire?
sphere. So what do you want to do?
Close the door, then he
Saphir?
can't see us. The fireballs.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm hurting. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Mm-hmm. Go for
Yeah,
it.
that would be a good idea. That checks.
Get some 21 points
Oh,
back.
nice.
Sweet
Yeah.
healing.
That's how you do it.
What can I do as bonus actions here? Bonus action.
Patient defense.
Yeah, I'll patient defense. And just gotta. Yeah. I'll not meta that. I'll just patient defense here.
Okay. So first of all, Strahd's going to use his legendary action to move to here. Actually, probably more like.
I can't see Strahd. Can anyone else see Strahd?
Mm-hmm. He's in the other room.
And then he's gonna
Oh.
fireball.
He's jumping on the bed.
Yeah, he's jumping. Yeah, you hear him. How many monkeys are jumping on the bed? 7 monkeys jumping on the bed. And then he casts fireball. So
Oh.
those that are
Strahd.
in that ring, go ahead and make a Dex saving throw.
Remember, you can add a D4 to this.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, enjoy your aid spell.
Yes, thank you.
I
25? I hope that's good enough.
yeah.
You're halfway there.
DC's 18. So
Oh,
So you
that's
didn't even
you'll
need the
take
spell.
half
garbage.
damage. Unless you have
Does dodge give advantage on deck saves?
No,
No, it's just attacks.
just text.
Okay.
Because it's
But-
an area
but-
effect. So, all right, let's get some damage going here. Fireball.
What was it? You still have your guidance, your balloon you can pop, right?
I don't think that works for saving that. I think it's just ability checks.
Oh, yeah, it's just.
And it's concentration, so if you cast anything else that's concentration guidance, it's gone.
Yeah, I haven't done.
For now.
8d6.
I'm sure I'm going to get demolished on this, so I'm going to roll my concentration check now.
All right, so if you failed, what are these dice? Okay, so if you failed, it's 37 points. If you passed, it would be half that.
Wow, that was a clutch nat 20.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that was,
Damn.
that was
I keep
What a
less
roll.
up.
okay. So
You ain't afraid of no fire.
top of the order,
I get a D4 on
Snowblower.
top of that, so I keep the spear shot up.
Can I see through that fireplace that's between the two rooms?
Sure.
Okay, well,
Well,
I'm gonna,
no, you're in elevated position. You'd have to jump down. Then you.
well, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move.
Oh, okay.
What was the damage for fireball?
37 full damage.
That's all?
That's it.
Are you complaining?
I'm just kidding.
That's all you got, Strahd?
That's
That's
it.
bad.
That's all he's
I mean,
got.
Do I have it? Do I have advantage or anything? Does he see me chucking something at him?
No, I mean he's fully alert, so no advantage.
Okay, well I'll
I mean he
just
is in
swing a dagger
combat.
at him.
You gonna throw a dagger at him? Okay.
Yeah, or a psychic dagger.
Psychic dagger. Okay.
Was the
28.
28's a hit.
Good lord, man.
And so it's 11.
He just kind of whatever.
Then I'm going to
Wow.
move 5 feet and hide.
Wow. That's it? That's all you got, little guy in the hat?
Hey, DM, I know this is a super late call,
Yes.
but this is the first time me playing a cleric or even a spellcaster really in general in a while. Would you mind me doing a late absorb elements on that?
No, I don't mind. That's fine.
Okay, thank you.
I want you guys to win. I want you to kill
Thank you.
Strahd. Strahd's a douchebag. Smoke leaf.
All right. So can you show me which door he's in?
He's over here.
Oh, so I can't see him at all.
Yeah. You would
Yep,
have to
get in
you would
here.
have to jump off your perch and run. If you jump down to here, well no, you would have to get down into the kitchen. Like if you move to here, you could shoot through the fireplace at him. If you wanted to.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna do my bonus action to hide.
Okay.
16.
16 is a
Alright.
hit.
Oh, that was for my stealth.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. 16.
And then
Yeah, I think he still sees you. Let me see his passive perception. Yeah, it's pretty high.
so I don't have advantage.
No, yeah, you do. He rolled a 1, so.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Apparently he's dealing with the psychic blow from Snowblower.
He's frazzled.
He's frazzled. And
Why doesn't it do my
28.
28. Nicely done. Wow. Yeah, he looks a little pissed now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll
you
do
got
it.
his attention.
Pew 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 pew.
Doesn't know where you're at, but he's angry.
Oh, you shot through the fireplace?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
that's
shooting
right.
through the
Badass.
fireplace. Alrighty, so that brings up. Actually, he is going to use. Well, they're kind of lame. Alright, he's gonna hang out. That's what he's gonna do.
He's
Yeah,
cornered by
stay where you are,
Squirrel.
Strahd.
Yeah, he's gonna hang
Stay
out.
right where you are.
Mordecai.
He's gonna hang out.
Strahd's. He's still he's about 50%. He's still pretty. He looks still pretty spry.
Well, let's go, let's dance, motherfucker. And I'm going to move closer. Let's get in the room.
Ooh, you look like you're
Definitely.
about dead anyways.
Me? Dead, alive? Who's to say?
But if you don't mind,
Scaling.
I'm
Someone's
Just a state of
not
mind.
going to suck your blood. I just, there's something about you that's just.
I mean, I've got a sippy cup over here. I mean, if that's really what you're looking for, but that's for later. In the meantime, I gotta kill you because I'm on a mission from God. However, as a bonus action, I'm gonna look at him and go, look, you have a punam not even a mother could love, and use my hexblade curse on him.
Ouch! Such language.
That was absolutely a Hexblade's curse right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
You're a total disappointment.
you, I thought you were going to go to college. I thought you were going to be a doctor, but no. And then
That's why we can't have nice things.
And then we'll go right up in there and try and do with the bitey again. Let's see, no advantage on this one. So first bite is a 22 plus a d4. I'm assuming that hits. So that is 8 plus the 4 from the Hexblade's Curse is 12 plus the radiant damage.
Nice.
Which
That'll
is-
keep him from regenerating.
6. So yes, he can't regenerate because of the radiant and because of the spell. Also says he can't regenerate. So no regenerating. And then we're gonna try and bite again. Just go.
If he sucks the blood of Strahd, does he become Strahd?
Do it. Do it.
Well, that's a good.
Oh,
Find out.
That's,
It would be
Looks delicious.
really
Yeah,
great
that's
to
a
know
hit.
Strahd. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
I'm
I
down.
mean, it's more of like a suck and spit, like you're trying to get
I mean,
Don't
poison
explain
I
it
don't
to
know.
us.
Do vampires have
Listen.
blood? That's a good question. All right, roll that
If
damage.
he tastes
Other
half
people's-
as good as he looks,
It's other people's blood. So
Yeah.
That's 13 plus the 4 from the Hexblade's Curse is 17, and the D8 makes it another 3. So it's total of 20.
Okay. Yeah, he's looking rough.
Sucking
Yeah.
his blood is like a Neapolitan ice cream.
Yeah,
it's like
so
just a
Strahd's
little bit
gonna
of
use his legendary action to try to put some hurt and distance on Mordecai. So does a 24 hit?
I can't even shield that, so yes.
Alright, so you're gonna take 5 points of piercing slashing damage, and then take 46. So that's gonna be
Ooh.
13.
Warding flare.
Yeah. So
Oh,
13.
4d6, not 46. Okay, that's
Yeah.
the difference.
Yeah, 4d6. So you take 13 in necrotic
13.
damage. Alright.
Yeah, okay. Let's
Alright, Ken.
So am I aware of everything that just happened within this? We're still in Psychic Link or whatever it is.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like getting play by play for me under a hat.
Definitely wiggle out from the let's see, smooth. And then is the wall completely just it's all concrete? We can't get in right now.
No, I mean, you can see him.
That's a door.
Yeah, that's a door.
We can see.
Right there is the door. Or you
Right,
can
but
go.
this is a fireplace,
Yeah,
right?
this is a fireplace.
Yeah, perfect.
This is
So
my hiding
instead
spot.
of going to
Reason.
the door, I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna stone shape this fireplace
what are you doing? This is
into
my fireplace.
like just the Diagon Alley fucking entrance.
Oh, big, nice.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, really, really nice, overly nice. And then that's when I realized what the fuck's going on.
Okay. So yeah. So you see an old shrivel up man fighting an even older, beautiful man.
with like not blood spilling out of the mouth with these fang dentures sitting in there.
It's just air hissing through
I think it
holes.
kind of just looks like he walked in on something.
Yeah. So Kid, that's you're done?
I mean, yeah, that was my
That was
entire
your action.
move.
Okay. So Strahd's gonna use his he's gonna burn 2. He has 3 legendary actions. You burned 1 for the slap, so now he's going for the bite. Let's see, bite
All right,
attack.
the third base.
Yeah. Oh, I think he's gonna miss 13.
This is me?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
towards
That's
you.
not even close. Get that shit out of here. Didn't anybody teach you how to bite properly? Look, you gotta open your mouth first before you try and bite. These kids, they don't teach anything these days.
Yeah, he's
They
super
Here,
really
good
try
don't.
my
now.
teeth.
All right, you're up.
Okay, Yule is going to. Yule's gonna come up and look at. Is gonna walk up very carefully, avoiding the flaming sphere.
Okay. Yes,
Um,
that definitely would be a problem.
and is going to look at Saphir and go, are you okay? So
Walking
Saphir's
off there.
alive. Saphir's dead. He's gone already. Assuming that Tim had to step out, I think I will instead.
If Tim's talking, he's muted. So
Oh,
I don't know. Tim, are you talking? No, he, he's
fully
Nod
dead.
once for
He's-
yes.
He's really
He's
playing
really-
into his character.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Um,
Yo,
cool.
Sabir, wake up!
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna like wave bristles over him to try to get him to wake up. But I'm gonna send a. I'm gonna see. Try to figure out which blood sucking person I'm trying to aim at.
Okay.
Figure it out, and then I'm going to cast a 3rd level guiding bolt
Ooh, okay.
at Strahd. Isn't that 20?
Oh, double
Yeah.
damage.
That's
that's
back to back
nice.
nat 20s for me.
Yes, roll that shit.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Does it
D&D
allow
is
you to
cool.
roll a crit?
Christmas tree.
Crit damage? If you right click.
I don't know. Do I? Yeah, actually, it does.
Okay.
It just automatically makes it for me. So that's 12d6.
Nice.
Holy cow.
Call your shot. This is in game.
I'm gonna. Do you want me to roll it first, or you want me
Oh
to
yeah,
say
roll
what
it.
happens?
Roll it.
Okay, here
We'll
we go.
see how bad it is.
As my computer just falls apart.
Wow.
Holy cow. You
Yes.
just nuked Strahd.
You did.
Yeah.
All right, tell us how you in Strahd. Is this radiant damage?
This is radiant damage, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I think like looking over Saphir at this point, right, trying to rain, bristles down. I think the as I'm doing that, I think the pot that like has my water just like slips out, and because it's ice, because it's so cold up here, it just slides into the room and fully knocks right into Strahd. So that's like where that energy starts to come from. So there's like light energy around it, but it's essentially just a freezed copper pot that is just like cannonballed into him.
Nice.
And then my nutchuck squirrel, who doesn't know that he's fully dead, just kind of goes up and just like slaps him in the face.
All right. So nicely done. So we're gonna do a little fast time. You guys have basically you've eliminated Strahd. You go to the rooms to the north, right out where actually it was Mordecai was actually at the door. All the elves and Santa Claus are in that room. I'm going to show you guys the whole map.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so the room to the north was where they were held up,
Gotcha.
where the Christmas gifts are at. So you guys go in there, you untie them all, you basically free Santa, who is basically shackled in these magical rope that wouldn't allow him to use any magic. And
What is he into?
How good does Santa look? Does Santa look like
Yeah.
could it be possible that I made a mistake?
No, Santa, very fat, very jolly. He's very happy, and actually, as the elves they hurry and they run to the sleigh. They're loading up all the presents. Santa looks at each of you and says, "Ho ho ho! I'm super happy that you came and saved Christmas, or whichever holiday you want to call it. I'm going to grant each of you the one present that you didn't get as a child. So we'll start with Snowblower. What is the one present that you didn't? And this could be for Snowblower, or it could be for yourself. What would you ask Santa for?
Love it.
I just want to make sure that all 10 reindeer are fine.
One of them is definitely humping the other one already. You better
They're-
go look out front.
They're
It's
all
been 2 hours.
fine.
They're already
We did
fucking.
have a small problem with HR with one of them a few years ago. I didn't really understand there was a difference between reindeer. I was kind of hard on one, and there was some bullying going on. But I understood that I had to accept all reindeer for who they are. So all the reindeer are fine. So that's a great present. Good choice.
That's the true story of
And
Christmas.
he gives you a sugar cookie in the
Oh,
shape of a
great.
reindeer, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Smoke leaf. What would you like for Christmas? My good
I
lad.
wanted my parents, after I figured out who my dad was, and it could have been anyone in the village. I don't. I can't even
That's
tell
what
you.
that's what I heard.
But it's but my mom, who I knew, it was my mom because there's one of her. Anyway, she promised me boots of leaping and striding,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
no dice.
He reached
She
in his
bought pot
bag.
instead.
He reaches in his bag and pulls out the very boots that you saw through the magic store window as a child, and he gives them to you.
They're always
Wow.
leaking everywhere.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And then Santa turns to Mordecai. Old one. What could I give you? Maybe some teeth, hair. What would you like from Santa?
Oh, look, see, this is the way it works. I hate to have to do this to you. Really, I don't. But I have to get you to give up this silly heathen tradition, and I'm going to try and intimidate Santa into ever delivering Christmas goods to anyone ever again, and maybe converting to a proper religion to pay proper respect.
Yeah. Sono
What is this?
Union.
The war on Christmas?
Yeah.
It's
So
just
yeah.
Sono's Union.
Santa turns around, reaches in, and he pulls out a miniature version of his own costume, and it immediately Mordecai is now dressed as Santa Claus. And you know what, Mordecai, you're gonna go with me tonight on my escapades across these many plains, and you're gonna see all the joy I bring these children. And at the end, if you still feel the way, then kiss off. And then he turns to Ken. What would you like for Christmas, Ken?
Yeah, the rest of the rest of us are just sitting in line, like hearing Mordecai going, like, "Yeah, no, don't give anyone any presents anymore."
Look, people don't deserve presents. The way it should have been is not, oh yeah, we get presents. Look, you atone
Hey, they had
for
to be
your
good.
sins.
They had to be good. They had to be
Listen,
good.
if you wanted to make that wish, get in the back of the line. Like,
I didn't choose the order of the line here.
So what does Ken want?
No. Why am I on the line over here? Oh, fucking Strahd's dead. And then I'm just gonna say, fucking Santa, you never delivered that Nerf bow and arrow you promised.
Yeah,
And
the message sometimes gets to me, sometimes it doesn't. So he actually pulls out two Nerf arrow launchers. One's large, one's small. Yeah, here you go,
I don't
bro.
know how I'm gonna cock both of them, but
But
I start launching little Nerf arrows
perfect.
across.
Yeah, and
LOL.
when you launch them, they have a little sparkle trail behind them.
Yeah,
Um,
perfect.
and then Yule.
If he doesn't sit on Santa's lap, I'm going to be disappointed.
Yes,
Yule
Yule
fully tries
might-
to sit on Santa's lap.
Santa looks at Yule and says, we usually customarily have a beautiful tree inside Santa's house, but he looks over it. They're just a burned out husk of a tree. I will offer you employment here in Santa's village. You could stay here and grow out your limbs as long as you want. We don't judge here. What would you like for Christmas, Yule?
Can Yule looks at the burning carcass that was once the former Christmas tree, looks at Santa and goes, "Fuck no." Uh,
But wait, hey, you can hang out with what's his face out back there.
nah, I'm moving on. This tree's a rolling, man. But I will say, Yule tries to get on Santa's lap and says, "Well, when I was younger,
A sapling.
when I was a sapling, yeah, all I wanted was I saw this commercial at Toys R Us for Furby, and I was just so excited
Mhm.
I was so excited. Wanted a Furby so bad that I told all my family members and didn't tell the other family members that I had
That's
told
fair.
the other family members. So I ended up getting 3 Furbies.
Oh, you.
And
So
what I
many
wish for
Furbies.
Christmas is to erase the memory in my head of me ever getting Furbies.
Oh,
It,
because they're horrible.
and Santa reaches into his in his bag and just basically takes out a handful of glitter and he blows it into your face. Smells like
Perfect.
gingerbread, and yeah, you don't even remember what you were doing here. As far as the Furbies, it's just gone.
Fantastic.
As
No Furbies.
Saphir, last but not
All
least.
right. Ooh, okay. As a kid, not really knowing what to want now, but can we get a fur and rain scented scent going? Get that started.
Oh,
A
absolutely.
sample.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have no idea who this guy is. I just met him just literally just now, but he smells terrific. I don't know if I ever told you this. He smelled terrific.
Yeah.
Immediate
Yeah.
minor illusion of like a thick fur smell everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see all the what was it, that pine needles that just came out and just destroyed Strahd? Smelled
Yes.
great.
Yes. I think
They're all over you too. While you were gone, I had rained pine needles down on you.
yeah, it was an explosion of pine everywhere. It
Yeah.
smells like
Oh,
it's the whole
perfect.
place smells like pine sol now.
Yeah.
That's how I
Um,
want to go out.
freshly
The
mopped
power
floors with pine
Every one of
sol.
my spirit guardians were grabbing the pine needles like, oh, look at this.
Man, now I wish so bad. Could I say that I said that's the power of pine sol as
Yes,
Oh
absolutely,
hell yeah.
absolutely.
He looked like Mr. Clean. I'm telling you, you don't know. He was sweeping the floor.
All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap this up by saying that the DM's gonna wish for that he would have gotten a green machine, a mean green
Oh
machine as a child.
Oh
Only the rich
yeah.
kids on my block had those. So, hey guys,
Yep.
I think tonight was a lot of fun. I appreciate you
Oh
playing
yeah.
with me. Hopefully you guys had a good time.
Super fun. Thank you, DM.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
glad
you.
you
I've never
guys.
wanted to add a whole party to my friends list here.
Yes,
You guys
I
are all
Ooh.
great.
absolutely. You guys, I'm on Discord. If you guys want to meet there, you can add me to your. Uh, I'm on. It's on that doc, my Discord.
But
So
but
Mhm.
DM, let's go back to the mean green machine. What is a mean
Yeah.
green machine?
Oh
oh
man,
my god, dude. Thanks.
I,
It's not
I
that.
know. It's cool. It's
Yeah,
cool.
No, you can't
Chuck
just
knows.
gloss
Chuck
past
knows.
what if Santa doesn't know?
Yeah,
More
Santa knows
side
what
notes.
a mean green machine. It's basically the coolest, you know, riding
Big
around the
wheel.
neighborhood on a plastic piece of shit, but
Yeah, but
looking very.
it was like a trike, right? Like
Yeah,
it was like
it was a
it was
trike.
like
It was like
the
a
pine
big
car
wheel, but
derby
for
version
bigger
of a
kids.
tricycle.
Yeah. So,
It was like long and green, and he had like levers,
yeah,
and
it
he,
was the coolest thing
Yes.
ever, and only the rich kids had them, dude. I mean,
The
they used to drive right by my trailer park, and I saw them, and it just never happened for me. So,
that thing always looked like a death
There,
trap.
guys.
yeah.
I found a link I put in the chat.
Perfect.
Perfect.
so
All right,
so
guys. Thank you very much. Oh, and if you do get a chance,
Oh,
if you could give
fantastic.
me
It's like a
a review on Start Playing, that always helps out a ton. And hey, Joe, I'll
Absolutely.
look for one of your games.
definitely.
I'd like to play once in a while.
Yeah, please. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're doing like campaigns right now, but I'm going to be starting one shots in the new year, so I would love to have you join.
Nice.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to be starting a campaign here. I think probably at the end of the year called Red Shirts. It's basically a little bit of Spelljammer, a little bit of Star Trek, and
That's a great idea.
an away team every week. So, and I have a weekly game on Fridays called Brothers Grimm Consulting Company. Basically, I take Brother Grimm's tales and
Mm-hmm.
go out and kill vampires and werewolves and all that good stuff. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you very much for playing. Everybody, stay safe. Have a good holiday season. And you know what? Santa still delivered those presents, Chuck, to everyone.
I mean,
Hey,
if that's the case, it's fine. Mordecai was just going to have to eat him afterwards. That's, I'm on a mission from God.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go. All
new
right,
no
y'all.
Strahd.
discount. You've got a green machine, DM.
Thank you very much.
You're over there.
All right, man. Y'all take care.
See you
Thanks.
guys.
All right.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys.
Later.
Guys.
Pleasure, everybody. See
Bye.
y'all.